Actually,
That's going to be the trade unless one of them is banned away here. I think perhaps comparison to Zeka.
There's 4 World Finals MVP in this game. Zeus, Zeka, Guma, Scout. Yeah, you're right.
Right now, personally.
I think just take the
You're
Azir
right,
because
actually.
I don't think in that.
Oh yeah, Kingen.
They're
What am I
taking
saying?
their time,
Zeka.
and it's going to be
Kingen won
Pantheon
the
actually.
Aatrox.
That's a consideration
They first
at the
picked
beginning.
Pantheon.
Kind of
Zeka was frying at that world though. Pantheon first pick. Guma is 1-2ing Aphelios. Holy. I'm surprised he's 1-2ing Aphelios because is Taeyun a Ziggs player? I think Ziggs is a good answer into Aphelios Azir. I think it's not good to play Ziggs if you're playing Orianna though. I mean, you could pick a top here like Cassante, or you could pick a jungler, an AD carry, sorry, to match. Nico is open, you know.
Is it just gonna
okay, they lost Nico.
They
They could play Aphelios Lulu here and be really disgusting. Disgusting. Azir Aphelios Lulu, really?
And him and Gumayushi are going to have a lot of fun. To be something
Gwen ban. Okay, that signals that they don't want to play against the side lane champ. They want to tank top. I mean, Sion is open, right? Will Zeus play Sion or Cassante? Is Zeus really about to play Sion, Cassante, or? I like that MF ban a lot. I think MF Nico Orianna could be really scary to play against. I mean, there's Vi, Ambessa jungle. There's the Sion. Oh my god, Hammerlife's comp is crazy, by the way. I mean, he could go Ezreal or Kai'Sa or Caitlyn. Yeah, I feel like they still need more damage. I mean, you can play any bruiser into Sion, like Aatrox, Ambessa, or whatever, you know. Zaheen, yeah, any bruiser. What's your best jungler here? Is it actually like Maokai or something? I don't know. Mundo? Maokai? Nocturne? I don't know if I like Vi. Aatrox jungle! Aatrox jungle! Aatrox jungle. Does that really fit here? Does that fit here, Aatrox jungle?
A patch or two down the line since then.
Subscribe now! Okay, enjoy the video.
Down on the
Bot lane is getting kind of
good with a return game.
There's a lot of minions there to farm, but
doing battle
Zeus is a
with
good
this
Sion
guy
actually.
when he does have that one fully
He played Sion at Worlds, didn't he? In a group stage game and went like 10-0. I can't remember who that was against though. I feel like it was against the Western team. Oh yeah, 100 Ts.
As of course, probably would have wanted to pick the Ambessa or the Gwen. Those will banned away. As gets a nice little knock up, but not going to quite be able to kill the Sion on that one.
Bramble Vest Sion.
GG.
So my lane is fine.
More and more frustrating pick working out here initially. Scout?
Emperor's Divide, yeah, going to throw back Scout here as Kanavi with the World Ender looking for an opportunity. Flash does come through. There's the Flash Infernal Chains, and Scout is just pulled back.
Well played.
The sweet spot of Q3.
Man,
and Downey will go first.
The meta right now for mid is Azir Orianna, and it's go mid, gank mid, and cover mid no matter what. And it's just so weird.
That's massive. And
how do we make the meta more degenerate? Why can't we like have Veigar versus Aurelion Sol? What do you mean that's even worse? That's funny as shit. God, I feel like the Zaheen was counterpicking the Sion, but every time I look top, the Sion's just pushing him in. Sion has no counters, and he does have counters. I think like giving King and Gwen would have been a bit painful, yeah. What else did they ban? They banned Gwen, MF, oh yeah, MF. Ambessa was already banned, right? Was Ambessa open? I think she was. But look, he's just 200 gold up.
Zeus making his way down towards said pit already as Zeka finds it once again. It's
welcome to mid matchup. The game is just over, by the way. The game is over. They're just playing through mid and scaling. The only way to win this is Nongshim's matching these mid plays. Like SpongeBob's lane ganking bot now. Is it gonna work? I mean, he knows she's he knows Konami's on grubs. I mean, they have to send it.
It's red white guns. It's a bit scary here as the Pop Blossom does come on through. They do try and focus on Gumayushi to get the wild growth, and Taeyan's gonna go down in trade. Zeka teleports in to make sure that he's seeing the end.
Yeah, is it worth to even TP? Oh my god, that took forever. I mean, Scout's flash timer should match up to Azir ult. The HLE is just losing quests with this. I think Azir should just push.
Doesn't actually get to take this wave, and so Taeyan's 20 CS advantage is a lot more permanent. But this...
Guma could also flash to the right out of the Nico. Will Azir ever not be meta? No. Azir has everything pro play wants. It has insane scaling, strong lane, it has engage, setup, range, a dash, disengage, shield, side lane, and is a playmaker. It's insane. One-shot Baron.
He's able to shift the sands, get himself over the wall, flash. from Scout.
Nice flash from Scout. Big
through,
kill.
Scout has that
Very big kill.
is able to take down the Azir.
Hle Vs no flash. Oh, he didn't finish him. He did finish him. Gets the reset. No flash SpongeBob. Holy Kanavi, Jesus, man. That's a big Aatrox. That is a big Aatrox. What the hell? Yeah, Orianna no flash, guys. Red alert. I am not your enemy. I am the enemy.
And this is Aatrox.
Don't dot me. How many times has Azir picked at World 24? I don't know, probably a lot. But you'll see Azir's pick rate has reduced a lot in past years because of Fearless, right? Oh, it wasn't picked once at World 24. Oh yeah, World 24 was the Yone meta. Yone, Sylas, Ahri, Galio. Yeah. Why did I was thinking of World 25? What the fuck?
Behind the curve this entire time, he just cannot make the impact.
They are on the same screen as Kanavi. That cannot be a good idea as Sponge dives forward onto Gumayusi. He flashes away. Kanavi's just posing the question. Can they kill him? That's the question, is now in amongst it. Taeyeon going down very, very low. There's a wild growth once again.
What the fuck is that Aatrox champ?
But they do manage to take down the Aatrox.
How long is he surviving for?
Zeka turns up, and that's going to be 2 on the floor for Nongshim
It's
at the
ridiculous.
same time.
He has a Sundered Sky and a Ruby Crystal, but he also has Heal, Redemption,
he
has his Omnivamp, Lulu. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this is the worst Sion counter pick I've seen in like the last fucking 6 months. What is happening top? Sion is, he's accruing a shutdown. 1v1. I think Sion will carry this game, right? Surely. They're champs. I mean, actually, they're not that bad at killing
this game goes on, trying to get a little bit of extra power in those 2 items instead of going for a lot more of these 3-item builds. All right, Kanavi, I don't know about this one, as he's just dead.
Like we were
there goes Herald.
Sometimes it's the intention that counts.
Sponge is a goated username. It is kind of goated,
yeah.
Kingan's on top wave and Sion's on mid wave, so
these turrets very effectively.
Can't you just fight here?
There's the Rift Arrow, gets a decent little charge there. As there's a flash ult from Zeus. As Gumayusi throws out
that was the coolest engage ever. Just fucking flash Sion ult.
Form of engage I'm worried about.
Oh, the hands finds the double pop blossom on 2 of the carries here as Gumayusi is the target, but oh my goodness,
they don't have that much damage.
There's just not enough damage to take him out there once Taeyeon is gone, even though Scout's trying his best.
And HLE
TP mid from the Sion to defend the tower, and Zeka can base and TP, and the top tower is dead.
Well, he's just going to walk up and see whether he can park himself.
Zuma's staying on the map for an item.
I'm a little bit worried about that, as Kingan should be worried.
He should, as Kanavi's going to come in, does land the Q onto Taeyeon here, as the rest of Nongshim will show up.
Bro, there's 3 Pantheons running at them then. 3 Pantheons! It was crazy that Sion can walk up the court to his face and flash ult.
Zeus is just like, Taeyeon? Nah.
Yeah.
Flash ult. I mean, just as simple as that. As the wild growth to follow, Guma follows up.
Walk up to his face, flash R.
Oh, the hands finds the angle once again onto Gumayusi. There's the
Caught and one shot. The light didn't even want to Lulu ult him.
Sponge makes his way in as well. They really threw the kitchen sink at Guma to make sure that he went down, and that is going to be his second.
These AD carries are having a lot of fun this game.
He's going to get some extra side lane pressure as we're still fighting.
Yeah, there's another double knock up here as Kanavi comes forward. He's the real carry this game, and down will go Sponge.
There's just too many tanks and bruisers. You have to be Azir
on Summoner's Rift, so that means he's going to be
to play the game, and if you're not, you're going to get one shot.
Does not.
Watch this one. Guma gets the shield, goes a bit far up. Hle Vs is fully wrapped around, gets him on the edge.
Sponge is running it.
There's a lot of burst damage.
Well, he is playing against Humble Life.
And then Sponge,
that Pantheon ult was disgusting though.
And
but he's already out here.
This was received as well.
He just walks up to Sion and auto attacks him.
And once again, with the last of his mana, Zeus has his ult and a charged Q.
So when does this matchup swing in Zaheen's favor?
That fight off exactly the way they needed him to.
When is my counter pick gonna make sense? Otherwise, I would have preferred an Ornn. Not gonna lie, just fucking.
I'm not doubting it. This mode is working.
Completely even with a Sion.
Yeah,
Baron group is cooked, by the way. They are just straight up cooked.
Free shot. And Kanavi is the one who's calling the shots on Hanwha.
Okay, Wolf, Kanavi is going in.
He's going.
I don't want to surprise you.
He is 2 levels up with a Black Cleaver. Oh my god.
Now Taeyeon is in between his turrets, and that is an illegal place to be.
We are bruisers, and we click forwards.
Not going to be enough to save him. Yes, it is. Never mind. Enough to save him here is maybe not enough to save Hle Vs, as Kanavi has tanked about 11 turret shots here, and he's still
11
underneath the turret. My goodness, this guy.
He's like, I'm not going to TP and drop an ult.
The top side just runs the game. Bot lane is just passengers.
Hanwha Esports is making this look easy. They get the Drake.
Oh, they got Drake.
Yeah, Nongshim Nongshim will be able to take their second of the game here as Shockwave
Zeus
still
is
up
dying,
and available.
kinda.
Let's see whether Kanavi can get in amongst it. Oh my goodness, they're all stacked up. As Kanavi
Big Nicole.
find it? Pop Blossom hits on its way to the
Sion's dead.
Is there
Wait.
as well. It's so hard to kill
It doesn't matter.
Sponge
Does it matter? Zeka's dead. Nope,
Aatrox
Aatrox is just
getting in amongst it.
dead as well. Wait.
As Gumayushi limping away with about 100 health, but that is
They
a
can't
much
do Nash, though.
better fight here for Nongshim.
Ooh, too deep by HLE. They're just running in a straight line.
I mean, he did. He assisted
They need to stop
Zion
running in a
3
straight line.
times.
They're walking into Nico Oriana. Oh, Scout just bought a Rabadons. And they got the Drake, and only 1.7k down now. Okay.
You kill me, I'm coming back. And they're like, we'll kill you again. What happens after that? As this fight against Taeyeon can't really get access, right? They end up really trying to play through this Zahan as they kite back. Sponge has to flash
I think
away.
if Zeus
And the
ulted
King
up
is at
into the
half
bush,
health, does not
they
really
could
have
have won the
his
fight,
passive
probably.
stack, right? So this is when the
But
pop
Zeus
blossom
is just
comes
homeless
through.
now.
There's
But he would have
not
hit
really a huge
Pantheon
fall.
or
Scouts over the
Kingen.
wall, but
The
cannot
ulti
find the
was good.
can't find full fire target. Zeka goes down, but then Kingen is just running at them while Kanavi in
The Corki's
decisive
not
fashion
weak,
at
you know, with
all.
these items.
They do. The entire
The
outer ring
Corki
of
has
turrets
healing
already
reduction.
taken down. There is one extra inner turret taken
this
here
game getting a
by
bit sketchy?
HLE as well, so some standing gold on the map here for Nongshim.
That Oriana
They
does
could
look
even it
scary,
out
you know.
with a good push.
That
They
Oriana
certainly
started
can.
0-2-0.
One big team fight win for
Is
Scout
this
is
game
actually
1?
pretty
Yes, it
huge
is
now.
game 1, yeah. Phantom Dancer
So
Aphelios.
it's pretty good if you
The rest of his team
Kanavi-
not exactly nearby.
He has more
Kingen's
now. I'm
rotating up
surprised.
faster. Tightrope
He
here
might die
wants to
quite
bait
quick,
them,
you
it
know. I
feels like.
actually don't know.
Yeah.
Is
Does
Sterak's
get
not
another
better?
control ward down here, doesn't quite find the chains.
Nongshim's using coach voice.
The rest of HLE moving on over. Zeus getting himself into position. There's the flash ulti onto 3 as the Q knocks up 2 of them.
They
And
used
there's
coach
the shuffle
voice,
from
and as the coach was
Zeka down
talking,
over the
they just got
Lulu.
fucking
But it's in trade
in
for 2,
one shot.
One of them being flashing
The
and
coach
getting
distracted
exactly
them.
what he wants.
He's gap closing with his flash button. He's
That's a
using
big
his
shield on
ultimate at
Kingen.
point-blank range.
Oh, Pop Blossom
They found
does come
Kuma,
on
but
through.
no
Now
one's there.
She could be in a little bit of trouble, but it's
There's
just
no
flat
follow-up.
hands. So I don't know how they were supposed to do anything about that. He does go golden. Is now Kingen at full health, but he has to face off against Zeus.
Kingen has his passive.
Incredibly difficult to kill.
Wait,
There's
what?
the W, and the ulti comes through here from Kingen to take down the Aatrox. But he's now into his passive. Scout looking for the angle here as Gumayushi is by himself. As now Kingen fighting off Zeus.
The Azir is
and Zeka
cooking
here
Kingen.
one by one. And he
They
will
actually
go down in
saved
the
it a bit, you know.
process.
3v5.
Still not able to actually enter the river here,
Not
so
bad.
the Baron will stay alive.
Sponge is 0-7?
Sponge is
Get that man a fucking crab.
One thing that I
Can't even
really
get a
love
crab.
about this, though,
Scout is able to
Yeah,
get on top of
Zeus
Guma,
Sion
take
is
him
pretty
out,
good.
but Kingen is
Old Rock
Drake
that
doesn't
wanted
matter
to
too
stay
much.
in range to do damage, so
I'm
did
not
find
sure if you
himself,
can send the
at
Baron.
the mercy of Scout after
can
that
try.
flash did come on through. He's not going to be flashing on top of Nongshim this time around, but he can drive
Wait,
a
Zeus
bus
has
towards
pendle
them if
pipes.
he feels like it.
Holy. It
Kanavi.
actually makes sense, no? Super
Getting
cheap
very close
item.
to the bad guys. Lahens, I'm not sure about this position, but he does sidestep Zeus' ultimate.
And he
Still
has
gets slowed
Lulu
down, though,
buffing
as
the
Slayer
Aphelios'
does
ear.
come on through, and there
Yeah,
is
Zeus is
the
carrying
fully
this game.
charged cube. Lahens will just be dead.
I didn't see it until just now. When I saw that slow, I was like, does he have bandle pipe? He has bandle pipes. It's Phil bandle pipes.
There we go.
He's gotten a lot of gold this game. He's putting it to good use.
It's good
Now
value.
we're looking for a contest.
It's actually great value.
50-50 here is Sponge. He's been pretty good at those in the past. Let's see whether Kanavi can lock this one down. Down to 3,000. Sponge trying to get into the pit here.
Oh, what?
There's the
Guma's dead.
shockwave. Absolutely insane. This is a
What? They just killed 3 of
for
them.
Sponge.
What?
Does manage to help Taeyeon take down another
What?
one.
They just clean. It's
Gets
over.
pulled back, but it's a quadra kill for the Pantheon.
0-7 Pantheon just
Absolute
quadra kills them.
insanity here for Nongshim as now they're going to look to
Did
push
Zahen,
in
did he flash?
and
Did
break open
Zahen
the
flash in with the
base.
Oriental?
I mean, 30 seconds on Guma, 40
What?
on Zeka. They have a wave here with a cannon minion.
What?
I mean, trying to end here, I think, might be a bridge too far, but they may go for it. They may just also go back and take the Baron. 20 seconds on Aphelios.
Just send it, send it, send it, send it, send it. It's over.
I mean,
Oh
Scout
my
is
God, it's
so
over.
Huge this game. This
Nongshim
turret is just
wins.
not going to last long enough, and I think they just barely have enough time here to take this Nexus out. What a silly end. Great combo
What?
from Scout.
What a ridiculous game.
That game.
It's 4v5, okay? Kingen goes in. The ball is on Pantheon. Kingen flash pulls Guma, and Sponge flashes in with the shockwave. Gets a 3-man shockwave. Insta kills Guma. Kingen ults. Down goes Lulu 2. Zeka dashes in, but he gets cancelled by Sponge. Ult, Zeus is dead. What? They all die instantly. Taeyeon plays it good. He W's the Azir ult. I don't know, man. They have so much burst. The burst is insane, isn't it? Like, Aphelios goes from 100 to 0 in 0.5 seconds. He's literally instantly dead.
Down to 3,000. Sponge trying to get into the pit here. There's a shockwave. Absolutely insane. This is a trip. Sponge trying to get into the pit here.
Not all, like, I think the reason they win this is because Kingen pulls Guma, but he also pulls the light.
Can lock this one down.
Like, he hits both of them. Look, you see, he's going for Guma, but he hits the light as well. So the light CC'd and pulled him with no flash. There's a world here where the light doesn't get hit by it, so he doesn't get shockwaved, and he can actually ult someone. And like save someone. So it's only Guma that dies. But they both die. So Lulu ult is up. And Redemption's too late. Kingen, man. Kingen. Kingen. I guess that's why we pick Sahen. So the two strongest junglers right now in the game, I would say, are Jarvan and Sin. Jace, Rumbler out.
We'll see what
Orianna
the
Azir are out.
Be here, and
Vi Malphite is
may
out.
Just simply be it.
Yeah,
See
Yunara's
whether
open.
they do take that away.
They could first pick Yunara.
Were both banned away in the last game.
Could first pick Yunara, could first pick Sin, I don't think that's bad. Could first pick Ambessa, I don't think that's too bad. It's a flex.
Sorry, 2 out of the 3 going to be left
They
up.
ban Yone, which signals that they want to early rotate Talia. But there's Talia Rise trade still. So you could still first pick Yunara, Ambessa, or Sin. But it's so they take the Rise
instead.
So Nongshim will take Talia something.
Not a hard counter, but
I
certainly
presume,
something available to scout in this situation.
unless they've got a nice counter cooking, like the Anivia. Cassante is still pretty good right now. But we might see a draft with...
As this
Can
will
they
be
go
one
the
of the
Jarvan
champs that
into
could
the
potentially do
Rise?
it in a team fight.
Yeah.
It's hard to run out of
Jarvan, Talia. Could go Jarvan, Yunara, Talia on 3. So now Guma's gonna have to go... I don't know if Guma wants to pick AD here. Normally Guma likes to drop. He won't like... Unless they go Kalista, Renata or some shit. They probably drop AD. Because I don't think he's gonna pick Ezreal or Kai'Sa here.
He's trolling, I think.
So if they're going full topside, he could go Sinzao here.
Now they
could go like Ambessa.
Lucian Braum and play through
Yeah.
that.
It's a bit awkward if AD doesn't want to pick here, because then you have to pick Cassante or a top laner. But then they're going to go Gwen.
The expectation is that it's going
They're going to go Varus. Okay, so I was not sure if he was going to pick AD because he's going to play Varus or Jhin and they're both immobile into Jarvan. So I guess on 3 here, Scoot's probably going to go Talia. It's kind of rough to lose Talia here. Unless you have a crazy pick ready. Anivia is okay. Yeah. And now it just comes down to what they're picking on 4. Are you picking top or support on 4? I think King and Count picks nice, but Nico, Lulu are out. So melee supports are necessary. I think they should ban like Brown something and just pick Alistar on 4. Or, yeah, I mean, they're picking Alistar on 4 with Rakan ban. They should definitely ban Alistar here, Hamalife. What is there? There's Alistar, Rel, Leona, Naut. They need one of those 4 here, and the Scout's picked up. With Rakan ban, I think it's Alistar right now. Okay, now Alistar is out. Now there's Rel, Leona, Naut. So I think Brown ban works to cover up these champs. Or you could ban Rel for Naut, or you could ban Rel for Leona. I think Bard ban is also pretty good into these champs. But if they ban Naut, they might look for Bard themselves. They ban the Rel, yeah, so they're looking for Naut or Leona or Bard. I would say that they're probably looking for... Okay, because there's too many supports, they're banning Renekton. So that might be Ambessa top now. Leona, Naut, Bard. I would presume Hle Vs Ns goes Nautilus. And then into Nautilus, I think the light Renata is pretty good. Or you could just match it with Leona yourself or Braum. I think Braum is great. So it's Ambessa top with Renekton ban. They're going to go Sinzao Braum, I think. And then on 5, I think Kingen will probably go like... Could go Yorick this game. I think Jax is okay. I think Renata or Braum, I think is his options. I don't like anything else. Yorick, Jax work. I don't really like Gwen. Unless he's got something cooking like Vayne or some crazy champ top.
What are we doing?
Okay, he's going to go for the Gwen.
Out of that, everyone else is up close and personal. The Gwen will thrive.
Being killed there.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Hook coming on through here. Is Delight already taking a bit of damage?
When you get the ward and a champion
my God.
kill, or at
We are
least
cooking
2/3 of the
in bot
health
lane.
bar, you feel pretty good about that as well.
And right now they have full control of the wave. Hook going to connect here onto Gumayushi as well as he has to flash out of the way.
Bot lane.
And once again,
This matchup would be really good for Italy. Varus has TP. I wonder if Nongshim blow this bot wave in the space and run back.
From the ward,
Bro, all of the top junglers use Fnatic Jarvan because the animations are just smoother.
The lane is nowhere near pushed
Like, the
into
skin
their
is bugged.
turret. Home guard's going to be helping
It's like
out
a
there.
free
So
game hack.
Zeka moving in towards 2 people. Not sure about this one here, sir. As he's pushed the issue.
I wonder if Jarvan
They'll
doesn't
just take
open
the
with
ghost and get
EQ there and
themselves
just
out.
auto-attacks him.
Kingen could be in trouble as he is pushed very far up. Zeus now dives on in. Zeus going down relatively low, but the flash from Kanavi will get the return flash out of Kingen as well. He's
Easy
in the
kill.
mist, but Gwen this time is
Easy
not
kill.
immune,
Focus
and that
Kingen
is
down.
first blood.
Yeah, I guess top matchup swings a tiny bit now. I'm looking at the EXP between the top laners, and I'm
He's going to be
guessing...
the one that walks over a ward,
What
but
the
Sponge
fuck? You're
is just
diving
blocking
this?
off the retreat here. And remember,
Okay,
Gumishi
Kuma,
does
no
not
flash.
have his flash available. There's the flash.
Oh, it's
drag,
beautiful,
and
by the way. They
flick back
stacked
on
up
a
so
third.
nicely.
Scout locks down the kill, and man, I mean,
That was
asking the
so
question
well
of
played.
What Nongshim had for breakfast is pretty
Easy.
obvious. It's probably ramen.
But they double stacked to make it so
oh
nice.
my goodness, it must have been good.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow, a level 5 dive.
And all of the staff
Against
is
Braum.
here every day.
That's a very
more.
Don't do this again
Alright,
to me.
let's see whether HLE can make the play work themselves.
Don't make me go back to YouTube again.
As they will be able to grab a plate, and Kingen is
Great
just
dive by
dead.
Zeka.
No flash, no chance. Zeka
Great
able
dive
to tank
by
up the
Zeka.
turret quite.
Wow,
So Hanwha
HLE
Esports taking
dive
a
top,
significant
kill
gold
Gwen,
lead
and
off
get
of that
Drake.
turnaround.
Mama.
Really like how that's
With a
Didn't
10
even get his
CS
red
lead.
buff, man.
Kingen
Because the
still
game,
has
the way
ultimate.
the way the game
I don't
works
think
is
there's
it's
a
very
window here for
cross-map heavy,
Zeus,
right?
really.
So
He's
if
like 1 minion away.
Ryze is diving top,
But
you
could've
want to
been
do something
scary.
bot, but
Kanavi was
Jarvan was in
relatively
base, and
nearby.
Xin Zhao gets
That's
Drake. So
full
then if
level
Xin Zhao's on
lead
Drake, then you
here
want to do something
for
top, so you go for his
Zeus,
red
as
and you
Kingen
don't
does
get it.
hit
So you
level
lose,
6 now,
lose,
so that
lose.
needlework up and
On
available.
3 sides of the map.
54 minions.
Takes, lose,
So-
lose.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
What?
Lehens activating Hex Flash. And available.
Double
double
pink again in the
control.
same brush
Gotta
from...
work on that communication as Kanavi.
Lehens finds himself
Sponge not have
behind
EQ?
enemy lines, but also in a very uncomfortable position. It's a great Cataclysm, though, as there's the ulti in from Zeus to spell the end of
Kingen?
that Nautilus. Kanavi will go down, but it's
What an
already
awful
a
fight.
one-fight here for HLE as Kingen
Lehens goes
trying to
in
do what he can,
when
but it's a
Jarvan has
double
no
for
EQ, I
Zeka.
guess.
And it's now
I would have loved the
2-5
Jarvan
HLE
EQ on top of
securing
that
a big
engage
lead.
onto Xin Zhao, and
This
it would have
was
been great.
such in for
Nautilus,
the
no
follow-up.
flash.
They obviously did, as look at this, he
Good.
goes in.
I think if
Hex
Jarvan
flashes,
EQs there
drops
into
the
Telio
ultimate
combo or
onto
something,
Xin Zhao, so
it's great,
that's
but
kind of part of
I
the
think it was
issue
on
here is
cooldown.
You can't really kill Kanavi fast enough, despite the fact that Scout's so quick with the follow-up. Kingen shows up here as well. But there's
Got
just
the Braum
no
value
real
in that
range
fight.
damage. Scout's like, I got no cooldowns.
Braum,
Kingen just gets
Braum.
kited. And
Hey, the light no flash. I
I
don't know why, but Zaheen is like, is Zaheen the newest champ released? He is,
Where
right?
they have that double dragon,
But
that extra dragon control. It's something
I
that
don't know.
was talking about on.
I don't know what the words are.
That was
He, like,
really
came out-
could be what puts Nongshim back into this game.
How do I say
Especially
this?
Yunara
He's just
about
so
cashing the call.
uninteresting to
That's
me.
gonna put here
I don't know
for
what it
the
is. I don't know if
carry
it's his kit
of Nongshim Red Bull
or the
Stadium.
champ, but it's just...
Just for the moment, solo
champ is
here,
so,
but
like-
we'll have his friend Lehens joining in just a
It's
moment.
like when Rel came out.
I'm kind
I kind of forget that it's there sometimes, even though it's brand new, you know?
The game state
I think it's
so
because he
that
got nerfed
the
so hard,
Rise can
probably.
get
I feel like Neela,
And he's
Briar,
gonna be
Rel,
A-okay.
like Zaheen's falling into
And
that realm
Yunara,
for
he's
me, where it's
coming
like, oh
down.
yeah, that's a champ.
5 available, but here's the Cataclysm as Zeus gonna look to go 1v2, finds a public execution as he does put Kingen into the sky, but he's now looking to try and dash his way out, not exactly finding it here, as there's the Flag and
Nice
Dragon,
kill.
down will go the Ambessa, a well-needed
Very nice
kill
kill.
here for Kingen.
Get
on
Kingen
towards
ahead.
that top side.
a little bit. Obviously,
They
getting
are
the
losing
second kill of the
Drakes.
game here,
Dragon,
grabbing some
Dragon,
plate gold. This is
Dragon.
gonna be huge for
Gold,
the Gwen,
gold,
but
gold.
even
Yeah, I
exchange
definitely think Kingen is by
across
far
the
the best
board.
player on Nongshim.
Yeah, I would say sign of a dead weight. And so, feeling better about that one. I think understanding
Kuma
where
has
they
ult.
need to be putting their
Hey,
attention
ult's
is.
back.
Speaking of attention, HLE throws theirs towards the bottom side of the map as now Lehens in a lot of trouble. and will
Nautilus
just be
against
popped like
Ryze,
a
Varus,
balloon.
Braum.
Down
Not sure
goes
if
the
he's
Big
going to be able
Daddy.
to
It's
move
second
this
death
game,
here
but let's see.
for Lehens.
I will pray for you,
Even though he has
brother.
Aftershock,
Well,
It's crazy
as
that the
we've seen
Gwen
so
got
many
a top
times, he
gank,
has
right?
3 kills in
And
this
she's
game.
2-3 up in gold,
Yeah, it's
but
a
look
very,
at the
very
EXP,
scary
you know?
blue guy.
So I'm
still
I'm
down a
kinda
full level.
Wondering if
All right, 2v2 here towards the top side of the map as Sponge keeping his
Oh, I think
presence
HLE
unknown
should
for as
win
long
this
as he
2v2
can.
something, unless Gwen is just
Kingen
broken.
down to 50%, but there's Kanavi making his way
Oh,
forward.
what's
Great
Zeus?
knockup
What the
as
fuck?
Kanavi
Gwen
is
is
so close
broken.
to dead.
Oh my god,
He'll
they
be taken
double stacked
down
on her
first to
R3.
Zeus. Not long
Just
to the world
chopped them
either.
both.
Zeus is gonna show up, and
And now we're
meanwhile,
diving
towards
the fucking
bottom side,
Varus
it's Gumiishi
out of nowhere.
being knocked up into the sky. Taeun
Oh my
trying
god,
to
it
take him
worked.
down. We'll be able to get him here as Delight.
What? Let's go
Uh,
Nongshim,
Able to
Jesus.
assist the kill there towards Lehens.
That was
who
like a
does fall for
slim
the third
timer where
time, but
Braum was
he'll be
just a
staying
couple
working all chat,
Yeah.
especially
screens
with that
away
extra
from
plate going.
Varus.
Plate
Full
going
send.
over to Scout, they end up getting the AD carry in the bottom trade, so it's definitely a
HLE
trade
must
up.
have
And then
misplayed this
here,
2v2, right?
Sponge
Surely.
plays this super well. Kingen kind of baiting ready. Like you said, he waits. Sponge waits for the last possible second to
Zeus
actually
just
see
misses his
how
ult, and then they double stack into Gwenar.
And there's no way to get out of the A bit of an awkward spot here for
This is
Guma
a crazy call by Hle Vs, by the way. He just knows Braum is just that far away.
The turret aggro long enough. Tatum pops his ultimate there, gets charged up.
That could have backfired so quick.
There.
Now the EXP for Gwen is great.
TP as well. And Kingen could match, but could also be interrupted.
Looks like. I think it's just a fight for this. Weaver's Wall does come on through, but
it's like Scout's telling his teammates don't contest.
Yeah, this is a very weird situation here. As they do take the Rift Herald, so now not a lot more to fight for, but there is the flick back onto Delight. Down to 50% as Kanavi makes his way in, obviously. Flag and Drag knocks him towards the skies. Chance of corruption. Just barely outranged. Pile of hands there. And HLE will just be able to walk their way out.
Yeah, no good engage angle there.
Kanavi is just so terrifying. He could go in at any time.
He could.
And they end up getting the win on that one. Nongshim are going to try to take this dragon in return.
That's another seismic shove connecting here as the door does a lot of work, but just not
Braum
enough
shield was up for a long time.
Kill goes over to Taeyeon.
He was chain CC'd, so he couldn't ult.
That is more money into the hands of the
It's a really important kill, though.
This game is
stopped the dragon stacking, and the Herald's already used.
The scaling Yunara, the rise,
and the Gwen is getting stronger and
Gwen
stronger.
Is going to be a side lane threat. It's getting stronger and stronger. But at the same time, the way these fights have been looking, whoever punches first seems to be getting a pretty significant lead.
Bro, is Nongshim really about the 2-0 Hammer Life? There's no fucking way.
But we're seeing teams set up and then going Riftmaker first.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's going to chill till Drake again.
To have some jungle assist makes
as
a lot of
always,
sense,
really.
And then he hits that second item.
But Gwen's been sitting on a lot of gold, I think. She's had these items for a while.
He is now. Taeyeon kind of alone here.
Yeah, there's a flash forward from Delight. Misses the ulti, though.
This was a nice try. They know Yunara flash timer. Oh, she died. What? How did she die? I felt like she was so out.
Scout, now the one in trouble as the blast going to get Zeka to safety.
Big flank by Kingen.
To make his way in. Needlework to start it off.
Guma has flash. Is it worth flashing? He flashed. He died anyway.
Needlework from downtown collects this Varus. Now Nongshim with
and Bessa ult gets flashed. Did 4v3, but they're Braum Sinzao. Double knock. Double knock and Kingen's chopping them. It's GG, right? Sponge will die. This Gwen damage is crazy. Scout played the fight pretty well, I will say. I thought Taeyeon could live, but great flash away from the Ambessa ult. Stopped Kingen's engage. Like here, they know, look at Yunara flash timer. I think she has it up in like 5 seconds. I thought she would cleanse the Rise W and run back, but it took her forever to cleanse it. Anyway, good flash by Scout. Guma gets flanked here. He tries to flash out, but he gets sniped. The 3v4 is playable because you have Sinzao Braum. But as he goes in, the Ambessa ult gets flashed. I think if Zeus connects there, I think they probably win.
Watch Scout and Kingen just say goodbye health bars. It is nasty. Everyone's all stuck on 1 pixel. And both Scout and Kingen love what that looks like.
Exactly, man.
On Life Esports.
Yeah, Scout, you can see, moving towards Zeus. It does actually clip him there.
Yeah, SpongeBob had no E.
Seismic shove down to 50%. Kingen moving forward. This turret is very, very dead, but Kingen made
he's alive. Is he alive though? Dead.
He's dead. Out of the way. The
Can they play it? Zeus will die. Good Jarvan ult, but he will die. Kanavi will die. Rise ulting in. Taeyeon's unleashing. Lehens dies. It's 2v2, losing for Nongshim though. Oh, I think Kingen needs to be alive for a little longer in these fights. He can't get caught like that on the tower.
Yeah, it's a bit of an exactly even trade between these two.
Wow, it is exactly even. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
I'm sorry,
I'm surprised Scout's not that far behind in XP, actually. I guess he didn't get a lot of kills, but there's a Roa Rise. Infinity Edge got bought by Yunara. In that last fight, Yunara had Kraken, Fiend Hunter, and BF Sword. Now she has IE as well.
That's the scary part. That was just a BF Sword that he had in his inventory for the last fight, and now it's going to be much more scary.
Is Spandrel Pipes broken? Yes, it's one of the most OP items in the last fucking 10 years of League. Actually, Bandle Pipes Gwen.
That's precisely what they capitalized.
It shows that like they can see almost everything except...
Yeah, Kingen possibly discovered here as Zeus and Zeka are going to try and hold him in position. Let's see whether Kingen can get this one done. Remember, he has an arm guard and Zeka is almost just straight up dead. Public execution comes on.
Whoa, the Zhonya's is good, you know.
Does go golden. Now the fight on the other side of the rift with the man advantage.
Yo, go back to Kingen. He's still alive.
Double knockups with that ulti out of Lehens as Scout
SpongeBob got one-tapped.
They take down Sponge though, and Kanavi taking so much damage.
SpongeBob got one-tapped. Yo, that Gwen almost 2v1s both solo lanes. Her items aren't even like too extreme yet, you know?
To a comeback just yet, as it takes two.
I think he played it about as good as he could.
Trades it back. We didn't see the end
R2,
of this
Q, R3, E, auto, Q,
so he does
stopwatch,
drop this down here when he goes super low. Gets the flash out of Zeka,
yeah.
and they just slow play it from here.
Yeah, can't really lifesteal through this.
Damage.
Yeah, snip, knock.
I don't think Zeka has his actualizer just yet, but he might in this fight. It would be huge if he did.
Oh, Kingen looking for a wraparound. There's the engage from
Oh, nice flash by Scout.
Through from Sponge. They're
Guma
looking
flashes
for
back. Kingen just sent it. Maybe hinted actually. Did he hint? I don't know if he has another R. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he just kills them both with Tail next to him.
And Kanavi falls as well. Zeka not enough that he can do, and the Weaver's Wall is going to come through to take him out. That is going to be another threaded volley.
Wait, Kingen just E-flashed into 3 and then just killed Guma through Brown passive when he stunned it.
From his edge of night, but it's popped
Look here,
instantly.
exhaust and knockback and stunned, and he still just comes out of the stun and kills him.
Struggling to close the gap
What?
here on the back lead here for Nongshim.
The items on Nongshim are just one, isn't it? They just bought a shield bow on Yunara, Rabadons, GA, Zhonya's. The items are GG.
When the flash is on cooldown. And so
Man, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Actualizer for Ryze, but it does not matter, I think. The front-to-back damage is too high for Nongshim. Who's your MVP of the series? Probably Scoots, but I feel like I would say I want to go Kingen, you know.
Yeah, Kanavi got 3 items completed.
I feel like Kingen so much.
Zonya's now complete.
Like, so much that you can't see, you know. But I think Scout smurfed this game so hard. His positioning has been great. You know what they could have done for a Demacia? Hey! What they could have done for a Demacia theme? They could have removed Atakan, and then they could have made Galio an evil, mind-controlled statue by LeBlanc from Noxus, and then he becomes a Giga Titan. They remove him from the game for the Demacia season, and then they make him a neutral objective. So Galio replaces Atakan, and he's like a big metal fucking monstrous. And if you kill him, and if you kill Galio, you get a permanent buff for the rest of the game, where you have bonus magic resistances, and that's the lore of Demacia for the split.
Maybe like if
go Galio, you know what I'm saying? And he has like a taunt where if you start him, you all get taunted, so you can't get off him. So like, you get taunted for 2 seconds, so you're all stuck on him, and you're getting engaged on. And LeBlanc is like mind controlling him. And then by the end of Demacia, the lore is he breaks out of it, and then he disappears in objective. That goes fucking hard. That goes fucking hard. Don't say anything else. Or you make it so in Champ Select you can choose 2 versions of Galio.
And they're just using
Demacia Galio or Demon Galio, and he has different spells. What if you took Champs and had them have 2 forms, like Kayn, but in Champ Select you can choose which form you choose?
We've got Weaver's Wall. Our 80 carry
Demon Galio has like fire,
5 items,
and it's like an underworld. There was no Baron or Dragon for 2 minutes, so I wanted to share my thoughts. Alright, this is all spawning now.
Scout really be able to get the shove. He does manage to find it there under the light, but he puts up this that you were talking about, Wolf.
Lehen's just hooked the minion.
Really
And then he R-flashed him. Mind control. Wait, Taeyun's dying. And Kingen hasn't entered yet. Dodge the embezzle. It's winning. GG. HLE's 2-0'd. Farewell. Farewell. Nongshim just 2-0'd HLE. What? What?
In week 1, Nongshim dismantling HLE in game 2.
HLE got 2-0 slammed by Nongshim, and SpongeBob went 0-7 on Panther, then Quadra killed him. Let's go Scoot. That is actually crazy to think about. So there's Azir, Ambessa, Orianna, Yunara. They take Orianna.
Let them choose.
And now, oftentimes you can 1-2 Azir here, but there's also, I mean, there's Xin Zhao for owner as well, there's Vi, but Pop is open. If you want to Azir, you can, but you could also go Azir here if you have more power picks and you want to go like Yunara, Xin Zhao. Makes your draft pretty good, so they do go Azir 1-2. No, Nocturne.
Right, we're just gonna deny
Nocturne 1-2. Nico's open for 3-pick Nico, and then I think T1 will slam you into the ground.
A lot of games. Yep. Throughout his whole career.
Azir.
So yeah, pretty good at Nocturne. We could say doubts about that one.
Then I guess they'll take the
Xin
Xin
Zhao,
Zhao.
Orianna,
Could do
though,
Xin
fair bit
Zhao
of
like
balance.
Casante or
Yeah,
take the
honestly,
Nico.
I feel like
Nope, they
Lulu
take the
would be so
Yunara.
strong here, but
I like
it will
Nico on
just be
3 here.
Yunara.
Well, now I think the Lulu
But they might just
100%
pick an
gets
AD carry.
banned.
Like a Aphelios or
And
something.
So that is going to
Or
be
Corki,
off the
I don't
cards
know.
here, but Nocturne
Could go
can
Bard on
also
3.
go
But I
for
like
that
Nico.
Bard pick, or even a Karma
go
or something like that.
Aphelios.
They're going to look for
Yeah, there's Lulu Bard Nico, I think, on 4, which is OP for T1. Okay, they're threatening Ambessa. Yeah, you can ban Lulu, but there's still Bard Nico. It's really hard to draft against T1, actually. Some people always say, like, oh, your draft's so bad, but sometimes, bro, sometimes drafting against some teams, it's hard to draft.
You have to imagine
You
this
know?
situation.
Like,
I hope not. Although
they're very good at everything. I mean, what they could easily do now is just pick Ambessa on 3.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I
on
just think
4.
it's going to cost
And then
too
just
much to make that
5
choice.
pick support. That's what they're threatening right now. And if you ban Ambessa here,
that was the clear intent behind
they could go
ban.
Sion.
Ambessa will also be
Or
a pick that
they could just pivot and go Lulu now.
And works
and
well
counter
with
your
the dive
Sion.
theme here for T1, where you just
Because Bard's
send
open
all
as
of your
well.
engage in, and then
So they can
Aphelios
trade
cleans
Lulu
up.
Bard.
Whether
Oh,
it
not
is
Lulu, sorry. I meant
actually gonna
Nico,
be
sorry.
locked
Nico,
in.
not
Whether
Lulu.
we get the Wizard
Nico
Jax
Bard is
as
great,
well,
sorry,
which
my
is
bad.
what we...
Zahen on 4. I'm surprised by this because Jax
different.
fucks Zahen, doesn't
Well,
it? Can't they just go like
So we get upgraded
Jax,
Aatrox.
Nico? I think they
He's
kind
fallen out the
of
Jax
walked into
potentially
Jax
here,
a
so
little
maybe
bit
I'll get my
here.
wish. And it's a great
Oh my
side
god,
lane
his
condition
bicep.
to get your
His tricep,
Yunara
his
online
shoulder,
later
he's
on
buff
in the
as shit.
game, and they'll deny the Bard.
Whoa,
I mean, they could go Nautilus now,
So-
actually, T1.
Probably a Nico here, or
They
if
could
wanna
go
play it
Naut,
safe, they
Nico,
could just go for
Karma.
the Thresh.
Or Carrier could be very
I mean,
funny and play
there's a
something
few other
completely
things you
different.
could do. It's too
Not Nico
high,
Karma,
even though it kind
I
of
think
suits
are
the
his best
composition.
options.
Like,
Unless
someone
he's
would
laughing
Blitzcrank here,
and he's
maybe
Carrier.
Duro, but
It's going to do something
Thresh.
crazy.
it's going to be able to fight through Xin Zhao and like enjoy the clash with him.
And this isn't
Ignite,
a unsealed spellbook
Glacial-
Ignite either. He has taken
Thresh.
Glacial Augments.
Heal's ability to reposition at level 1 is often
You know
much
Carrier
more
Thresh
sought
is going to
after.
get level 2 and he's going to
I
like
can see
flash
here.
hook predict
Gio
something.
is looking pretty
And it's
healthy
either look really
as FaZe
goofy
throws
or it's
down
gonna hit.
barrier. Doesn't get a massive
Like
amount of
something
value,
like that's
but,
gonna happen
right now
this
DRX
game. Maybe
with
not level
full
2,
control
but
of this lane. We did mention
it's the
earlier
carrier
on that
special.
this is likely how
Flash
this
and throw a
lane
hook.
will kind of function with
And
the
you
range
always
advantage
might
that
think that the
DRX
hook is
does
going to
have
go
down
where the
there.
champion
You always
is, but
wanna
actually the hook
keep
is going
in
to
mind
go
that Carrier
that way,
is
and it's going to hit
insane
somehow.
on both.
Some
You have a
AD
little
carries
bit
go
more
cleanse against the
options than a
Helios
lot of other
Thresh.
AD carries do.
Very
Much of
smart
anything at all.
pathing by
Just gonna be
Ona.
hugging that turret.
Scrap.
Wow,
at this
Faker's
point in
playing
time.
this
We
Zero
talked
Arena
about
lane,
the
and he
draft
has
a little
2
bit.
pot advantage on
He's
Arena
gonna be
and
a
makes
lot
her
more
base.
scary.
And where Willer is going, and that worked out here as Magical Journey is taken. What is that? Flash was crazy.
What, cameraman?
FaZe will be taken down for
It's
first
1 for 1.
blood, but end of the
Yeah, FaZe had
supports
no
picking
barrier.
up some kills.
Carrier
Win
hooked
for
someone.
DRX.
I think it was
I love
Sin or
the
Bard.
lead.
So they
Or
see the
even
Xin
a,
Zhao.
hook.
They
But
Lantern.
This is just an early flash here from
Hook the
FaZe.
Bard,
The Lantern
slay all
is really
3.
used really trickily.
Yeah,
Andil does get taken out here by
I
Carrier.
think if they had barrier on
That's still a kill on the AD carry, but as you
Aphelios,
mentioned
it's
with
way
the
more
reset,
playable, but they didn't.
not a whole lot of extra. Yeah, this is
Aphelios is one of the most badass AD carry
the
champs.
Infernum at work
Yeah,
here,
except when he
so
got
push
released,
this wave in.
his ult was the most broken
And
thing in
Gio
the game,
catch
but
it.
also no one
Have
knew
a
what
slight
Aphelios
CS
did
advantage.
for at
We do
least
see
a
Willer
year.
coming down here a little
So
bit
if you're an
late.
early Aphelios
Right,
player,
Emperor's Divide is going to throw Yukal
He's
back.
fine, isn't he?
There's the fear out from Ona, but it looks like Yukal
it
is
took
just
literally
fine.
a year.
Still pays. Not
Oh,
actually able to
that
click onto the
oh, he got
left.
it.
Does get it.
Nice
As
stun
the
by
ward
Andil though.
disappears, but still is going to be
Oh,
in a
good
lot
hook.
of
Wait.
trouble. Andil trying to throw out these
Is he
auto
dead?
attacks as Willa almost just dead to
He's
carry
dead.
the flash to pick up the
Is
kill
Carrier
on the
dead?
enemy
Oh, that
jungle.
Bard Q.
But it does mean
Oh, is
that
he
Gio's
dead?
able to get some damage.
Jesus,
Man,
the
that
tower
ramped
was
up
ramped.
tower doing just
Okay.
outplay them.
Well,
And for this
they're
counter
2v3ing
gank
in
after
bot
Ona
already.
leaves and goes to the mid lane.
Shit.
I'll actually have
Oh,
just enough
shit.
damage to
The Lantern, sometimes when you ward a Lantern, it's very hard to hit. What you can do is zoom your camera in real hard, and you can get it.
Kites back though, has the grab at him, and then Carrier ignites, flashes for the auto, grabs the kill, ignite value.
Beautifully done. Gets level up as well.
And he's
to make
outie.
sure that he is definitely not dying.
Jesus. It's funny how they've been
And
ganked
bottom
twice,
side,
but they're
pays
2-1 in
couple
kills.
100 gold as these cannons are collected.
Owner is
and
just
things
pressing
like
tab
this.
like, oh,
Gio's going to be
Xin
feeling
Zhao's
better.
bot. Nice. Oh,
The Pays, we
Xin
have
Zhao's
to
bot.
remember, does
Nice.
have that cull.
He is okay. Carrier is crazy.
Yeah. Willer is making his
You
way
are now
in, though,
dead,
and
Carrier.
Carrier could be in
No,
a fair
I will
bit of
not click
trouble
that
here.
Lantern
Doesn't
and
have
die with
flash.
you.
And so that Lantern, not something you really want to be
Wait,
taking.
Nocturne's
Every
coming at
time
6
strike
though.
does
This could
come
be a
onto it.
bait,
Carrier
but
is
Oriana's
likely
first.
to be very dead. Yukal can speed up Willer here, and the hook is
Dead
not
rat.
going to be enough.
He does get a little bit ahead of himself sometimes.
I mean, look, in terms of the mechanical
plays a lot lot of
play that he
confidence.
makes, then they
Well,
actually
mid
get a
lane gets
huge
the
lead
kill.
out of it. So in his defense,
Bot lane's
that was
still
actually
winning.
very. And I think Faker once again.
Yeah, he's just going to be able to find UCal. This time he'll flash, but that spell shield was so good to avoid the shockwave
Very nice.
for Ona. And that is just
Very,
a
very
very
nice.
dead Orianna.
Why is it
T1
when
back in
T1
the
plays
lead
Orianna
once
Nocturne, they perfect
UCal
time
did
kill the
flash the
Azir.
last
When
time, this
T1 plays
time
Azir Nocturne, they
opted not to
perfect
as well,
time kill
but
the
was
Orianna.
caught as Dragon
You should
setup
watch their
potentially
Orianna
begins.
Nocturne combo. Was
T1
it against
in a very
Hle?
comfortable spot.
It was
Corner may just
clean.
simply start this one
Very
up after
clean.
he gets the scuttle. decides that he's going to head over and grab his red first, so there'll be some extra time here. Yukali's going to TP back to lane.
Elixir's popped by Doran. He does a lot of damage now.
Exactly how
well,
far
Yukal has no
can
flash
shuffle.
now against Zero Nocturne, so I guess he just...
He is.
And so...
isn't allowed to play the game.
Caught a little bit
There could be a Drake for grub straight here if Willer starts
very
it.
survivable.
Owner's ult is up very soon, and so is Faker's. They could cross and fight this, but they don't have ults for at least 15 seconds. I think the Drake might die by that time.
Will be able to take a lantern over
Carrier can't really join, but his flash just came up, so now he can join. 5 seconds on Nocturne ult.
Around this Drake, let's see whether Erna can get
flash hook Carrier.
steal this one away.
Flash Flay. Box. Bardolph misses. Fear. Doesn't connect. Faker.
Will find two with the
no follow-up though. Good shockwave. Good disengage. Jiu has his pot up and he's level 6. Flay. Oh, nice dash by Jiu. Oh, Owner flashed in and kills him. No flash on Willer. Hook onto Orianna. Owner's dead. Oh, they're all 1 HP. Oh, Carrier's just gonna battle support. He died to give the kill to Faker. Welcome to the T1 circus. Faker's laughing.
T1, but I have to say, DRX made it look pretty cool.
Okay.
A true conqueror.
Was pretty well played from both sides mechanically. I wonder if Carrier could have auto-attacked him, but... So Owner Qs, Carrier's gonna flash Flay, the Bard ult misses, he's gonna box, but Yunara just dashed out of the slow. Hook misses because Xin Zhao flashes the fear. Knockback from Faker is okay, but the shockwave kinda disengages it. Jiu has pot up. This dash from Jiu here was great. He dashes the Aphelios ult. Xin Zhao W hits, Owner flash kills him. Gets Triumph, tries to kite it out. Willer kills Pace and gets Triumph. Kills Owner. Carrier flays the Orianna to kill him. I wonder if Carrier does auto attacks here. He just kills him, but he gives it to Faker. No, he doesn't. I think there was a small regen on the Xin Zhao.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say, is if he plays this well, it looks very
box,
scary.
Flay.
Is not gonna...
Yeah,
Bardolph on
well.
Pace.
Just to stop
Fear
Pace
onto
from
Willa.
too much damage, and now Willa gets on in there. I don't know
the
about
Yunara
this,
can cook here a bit, but
a little bit scared.
I think he needs to click a bit more
damage,
forwards.
Cosmic Binding as Pace is going to be taken down.
What, they just killed him?
Gets the kill, but Jiu's just not doing enough damage, and Owner
I mean, Hexblade.
Himself there for DRX.
I think Jiu should have played a bit more aggressively there.
Once again, big commitment
Meanwhile,
to
in the top lane.
A escape there,
Double
but
boost
decided there
swiftness
was
for the bot lane.
tonight. I suppose let's watch it again.
So Carrier
just kind of walks face
I mean, the combo's good. And the ult
gets
Pace.
caught, right? Then the box is on the edge
Willer
of him, so he
tanks the
can't really get
fear.
out. Uses a Tempered Fate to deny some of the damage, and it's a beautiful
I thought
magical journey
Yunara
to
could just
escape.
click forwards here
But
and
in
kill
this
them.
interim,
Like, he's really scared.
Jiu, even though he's able to sidestep here, doesn't get caught by the hook.
And then he already dashed in
do
now.
enough damage. Like, he just frankly cannot even, like, so it's something.
Oh dear, Carrier Hex Flash in once again.
Aphelios purple into hook. Classic. Aphelios purple into hook. Classic.
That is Pace throwing down that Q with the Severin. The magical journey does come on through there.
Oh my god, he has no flash ult. No, please, no, guys. Did you not this?
I think Will is dead as well. Dustbringer comes on forward.
Oh my god, they just 2v3'd them.
Pace with the damage.
The Owner didn't get the assist.
14 minutes,
it's a 2v3.
and my goodness, this game
three
went from
2v3s they did this
playable
game.
to not
T1
at
bot lane.
all.
Before Rich
Genius
TP's
monster
in,
thresh.
sending Jiu top. Yukal.
Yeah, this time he'll flash.
God, I've missed the Aphelios champ.
Yeah.
There was a meta at MSI of Aphelios Jinx, and as much as I didn't like seeing Aphelios Jinx every game, it's refreshing to get the Aphelios. It was like Jinx Thresh, Aphelios Thresh.
Protects the Aphelios. It's like the Aphelios protects the Thresh. Like the Carrier's going in and Pace is like, oh, you're pretty deep. Let me kill those guys.
Carrier takes the portal first.
I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Oh my god, the play here from Carrier is just out of control, and Pace
Oh my god, the
spaces
spacing,
it well,
what the fuck?
does the boom boom.
And this was what Carrier and Guma were known
he's
for, was this
insane
exact
at the
duo,
Aphelios.
quite a few years ago now.
Yeah, I mean 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, big lantern, big lantern. No Nocturne ult. Big Bard ult though. Owner's flash is like 10 seconds. Willer has ult, so he's okay. Big shutdown. Ooh, big shockwave. Wait a minute. Two massive shutdowns to Jiu. Fighting topside without Nocturne ult.
You know?
I mean, it's still
no
a pretty
mid-push.
significant advantage for
Still
off
really
of this
far
one,
behind on
as
Yunara,
Carrier
but-
got the confident plays like
contesting
this
Scuttle
from
jungle
DRX.
classic.
Coordinated,
Oh my god, there's a replay
really
of top
just
lane. What
no
happened?
hesitation there from DRX, and from behind you have to be able to spot those potential angles.
Wait, hang on. What happened here?
Yeah, this was
Oh, great avoidance of the ultimate as Rich just dives on top of Doran. But is Doran going to have that release date
And then he just
win?
leaves.
So far, it is just the passive going down.
Deal.
So that was,
despite a deficit.
Take or no
and if they don't
TP.
respect
What the fuck is that
engage,
Bard portal?
DRX can win this game for
They
sure.
could rush
World's
this
tiniest
straight, but I don't know if they're
magical journey
getting out.
being taken here by DRX.
Because there is a Zahen behind them.
Let's see whether Owner can make his way in. There's the paranoia.
He has no passive. Oh my goodness.
Gets into a backline. He just takes matters into his own hands.
Doran's alive.
Down goes Andal
Dead.
already, and there is Yukal falling as well. Doran will be
3v4,
dying because he doesn't have that passive
Lunara ult's
available
ticking
anymore
off,
after
just
that
have to get
fight
out.
towards the bottom side. But still,
Doran created
T1
a lot
get
of
control
space
the
there.
Dragon Pit.
Still getting the
space.
kill onto Doran feels like a nice
Carrier
little
hooked the
pick
wall.
me up
Yeah, well,
after
the wall
what
knows not
was
to fuck with him anymore
certainly
now.
looking to be a disaster, but T1 will be the big winners here as Geo in danger.
Yeah, Faker gonna go forward, but does not
He
quite
could have clicked
get
forward
far
and
enough
ulted
to
there,
lock
but he
down
could have died.
Geo.
He has
He's
a
like, man,
500
I grabbed him
shutdown,
on him. Well, so close.
not worth.
Yeah, the flash was employed.
No front line there for him anymore.
Oh dear. Empress Device is going to throw Rich back, and I think Rich is just dead. He is. Doran going to be able to grab some revenge here in his first kill of the game.
Bro, this game is just bully
could be
owner.
Owner in a little bit of trouble here, but
I feel like Pace's comfort zone is when he has a high death count. Like most of the carries would be like
we saw
5 and 1, but Pace 5 and 4.
yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Comfort zone.
the way you play
I have a
Jax
feeling there'll be a
and how you
stat
wanna
in like 6
play
months
around
where it's like
can
the
change.
top 3
And I
teams
think
80
with
carries death count, and Pace is double everyone else.
Go for the Triforce either way.
And his damage is like a little higher.
Sadly not to be the Thresh isn't here this time, but they have the TP from Doran. Let's see what
Did
he
he
can
just
get done.
TP on a soldier?
Faker
No,
is
it must
going
have been a
to shift
minion,
some
right?
sands. Counter-Strike is going to work out here. Let's see what the Faker... He does have his ulti in about 7 seconds time, and Rich is able to take him down before
Faker's
that
dead.
does actually come on through. Meanwhile,
Doran
another
has
fight on the
passive.
other side is Geo, who's
Pace
relatively
is
untouched.
flashing
Red
forwards.
White comes from Pace, but he's unable to survive. And now Doran is surrounded. Tempered
they're
Fate
kiting
doing
the
nothing
Zahen as
at
well.
all as he pulls back Yukal, but he's got an arm guard to
Oh my
break.
God, Pace,
and it
bro.
is 3 for
Faker's
nothing
ult wasn't up.
in favor of DRX.
Massive play by DRX on
We've
top.
called Faker the backfires completely.
The
on
Baron
Baron
spawn timer is
spawn.
nuts, actually.
DRX
Surely
surely
not.
What?
It's new
Faker has
Baron and
TP
it's
in
on
5
spawn, so
seconds.
it's very difficult to take out, but they still do have this 2-item Yunara. It's going to be a contest and a
5K.
TP.
Rich is very, very healthy. Hook is going to
4K.
connect onto said Rich. As the rest
3K.
of DRX are a little bit split in their decision-making. Faker
2K.
trying to get in there,
Faker.
Divide, and he sweeps the floor.
Oh
with
my
them.
God.
There's the steal we were talking about, and you do not take
Oh my
Baron
God.
in the face of
They
T1.
just
I mean, that was Faker getting
glide in, and it
always
just looked
ends up
so
being a positive for T1, right?
satisfyingly
He never
perfect.
dies without a reason.
Goes in,
Perhaps
kills
this
both,
reason came a
smite,
little bit later
leave.
than DRX anticipated
Boom.
because he dies to
It's
TP
just
back
T1, bro.
in
T1
to
classic.
stop the
Get
greedy
caught top,
Baron.
die.
5 kills
Enemy
on
team's
the
like,
Azir now.
we can do
DRX,
something.
4,000
They
gold
do
behind
something.
what looked like they're
They lose the game.
to the game.
It's like cutting the butter with the knife,
As long
that
as
play.
the DRX play this fight so well. I mean, we have to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
TP comes through here from Yukal as
It
well.
was
Victor
so
has
clean.
no options, right? Doran's up here on the top side. They're trying to use the paranoia to buy some space here. Flashes
You know what I mean,
here,
right?
but it's not
It's like the
enough
timing's just aligned
to
perfectly.
save
They
Faker.
both die at
And
the
then
time that the
look
Baron
at
is
the turnaround. Look at
smiteable, and it
Lillard.
gets
Uses
smited by
all
owner.
of his
It's
health
just
bar, and they take out Pace.
It's not
which is
close, it's not a
incredibly
Baron
difficult
flip,
to
it's just...
do. They are able to then push forward. The zoning ultimate there makes sure that Doran can't rejoin his teammates. Use the magical journey to make sure, even with low health bars, they get out. As Pace collapsed on again.
Oh dear. Not going to be able to click that lantern this time around. As Ando, great sidestep on the hook as well as Tempered Fate holds carrier in position.
Why are you
And now
going
Owner
in?
diving on forward. Doran gets there as well. The stun does
Fuck
come
it.
on through, and carrier still going in. It is going to be Owner going
Only
down. Though, and now
forwards.
they're just hiding.
Only
Gio
forwards.
able to take down carrier in
Wait,
the end.
Faker's
And now
dead too now.
Yukal comes on over. Faker goes golden just to see the lay of the land, and he does not like the
God.
look of it. As
They
the
just got
sand
5 for
soldiers hit the
0-8.
air,
Oh my
and
God.
Doran hits the ground. It's
What
an ace
what on
for
earth is
DRX
happening?
this time.
What? Okay, we
What on
came
earth
into
are
that
they
fight
doing?
with, like, why
Like,
is
it makes
Pace
no
that far
sense.
up?
Pace is
And then
pushing
we
up
ended
to
the
bot
fight
tier
with,
2
why
while
are they
Faker's
still going
mid.
forward?
I don't know what
Pace is
happened.
walking up to bot
Has
tier 2.
lantern, but he just
Faker's
cannot
literally
use
running
it.
from base. Owner's not there.
There are too many
Zahen's not there.
bodies.
There are too many people. He can't click
And then
on
Faker
it,
goes
and
for mid-wave, and they're
Carrier
saying,
here
let's go in.
is caught by the
I think if
Bard
Zahen
ultimate,
is a little
and
better
then decides
placed,
to go
is it
back
more
in here.
playable?
This is actually really well played by Doran. He gets the pullback, and he's so difficult to kill. But the spacing,
Maybe he would get more
on
stacks
everyone on
if he
DRX,
wasn't played
especially
back.
Gio, just too well played. Rich
Faker's
here
ult's
can
not
buy
up
a ton
for
of time.
5
He has the
seconds.
stun. Faker comes in so late that it just doesn't matter. He's the last man against the world. All Baron buffs deleted. In the blink of an eye, and
Pace
suddenly
needs
it's
to
like,
stop
well,
dying.
I don't know
I
who's
know
gonna
it's
toss
funny,
the
but this
ball
motherfucker,
next.
how many deaths does he
It's a
have?
hot potato, Wolf. It absolutely is.
6.
You really do need to get dead
The
even
gold is
between
even.
both
That
of
is
these squads.
mental.
There is an extra dragon on DRX now as a
T1
result
was
of
ahead,
that
the game was
last
won. They threw in
exchange.
top.
And 3 minutes until the next Baron.
They get the
But
Nash
as
and
you
kill
can
them, the
see,
game is won.
The
They
cliff
threw
of
in bot.
T1 that was put together in that further away
Baron's
from
up
that
for
looks like
40
he's going
seconds.
towards.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be any big power
So
spikes for
zoning
anyone.
hits
Owner is kind of
the,
far from
Leanders
GA. I
this
think
time.
everyone's as strong as
I
possible.
think if
It's
they
just
just
Infinity
group
Edge for
and
Gio
play
is
as
the
a
last
5
thing, but
man
I'm not
instead
sure
of
how close he
splitting,
is.
they have a really good.
All right, well, Scuttle is going to get hooked here by Carrier as in goes Willow looking for that
Bard
angle.
ult was used
as
there.
Lanton comes on through
Q
the
flash.
Cosmic binding onto 2. Pace finds
Big
the
roots
angle
from
as
Pace,
now. Owner down to 100 200 health. And Rich,
if Baron was up now, they could rush it.
enough.
I mean,
but it's
the
15
Baron
seconds
isn't
still.
up yet, so this
The
is very
crab is
awkward.
important,
like,
though.
You commit the flash there and a ton for T1, it's going to be
-1,
really
but
difficult.
keep in.
The fact that this Baron has a lot more resistances means they have a little
They
leeway
don't
here,
have
a little
Yunara
bit of play
ult or
around
Bard
this
ult
one.
or
Yukao is zoning as
Shockwave,
if he
and they're
has ult, but
forcing
he
Baron
certainly does
against
not.
the Zahinas
Rich
here.
on an angle here as Andel can also try and make his way in. We'll see whether the Temper Fate is not actually available as Doran dives
I don't know about
forward.
this one.
Gio gets himself out of the way, though. It's a lot of damage
Doran doesn't
towards
get his revive.
Doran, who
He
doesn't
does.
really have too much backup.
So he's
Meanwhile,
fine.
there's
He's
another
1v2ing
fight on
their
the
carries.
other
Their
side.
carries are
And the
being
hook is gonna
1v2'd
connect
by
on the wall.
Doran.
Down he will go. And the Zion is...
This was, I
Why
think,
did they do
for
Baron with
DRX,
no
a
ult?
step 2 into you.
Okay, now throw.
in a favorable
Okay,
way,
now
and
throw
then
again.
get your cooldowns
Okay, now
back.
go bot and die.
This? I mean, okay,
What?
that's a crazy
That
period.
is the magical journey.
What?
As they're into the blender. Down goes Andel, immediately punished for that one as the paranoia comes on through. Rich, sorry, Willett.
That's a
trying to keep
trust me
himself
play
alive
right there
as
from
Rich
Bard.
just
Yo,
goes
trust me,
golden
just come,
and then
trust me.
goes dead. Now Faker finds the Emperor's Divide. Yukao's going to flash it, but Jiu, he's still going to take so much damage. Doran uses the ulti to gap close. That was cute. As it's a triple for Pays.
And the
there
game
is the end of the
ends.
game.
This team,
And
this
the game
DRX
ends
team
with
looks like they got
43
so
kills.
much potential this year. But once
In under
again,
30
get
minutes.
outclassed by one of our best teams here in the LCK in
Outclassed.
T1. T1 made a few mistakes. A little bit bullish on some of their plays there towards the latter half of the mid game, but
a lot of fun
ultimately
was had
still
this
do
game.
make the right calls, disengage from that Baron, get the reset, and look at the timing on the respawn. Looking for Andel.
Making sure they take him down one more time. Carrier says that's
44
my skill.
kills.
And it is. I mean, Andel's he's just representing, you know?
And
it is
Doran's
the best part to get into the
leaving.
game. And
We're
there is
outta here.
No doubt about that one.
Faker's
T1
just
will
like,
take
bro.
Game number 1.
I guess it's
But it
early
was the
fucking, it's
journey,
January, fair enough,
not
whatever.
The destination that was the
It's
most
January.
interesting part about it. DRX making
Faker
the work for
shrugged it off,
over
I
and over
guess.
again. And it was the
January.
most back and forth game. To our
Faker's
first pick
overall
this
win
time
rate in
around,
pro is
and they will
66.6%.
have the
Really?
blue side
What
as well.
the fuck?
An interesting selection.
So they went for
but
red side.
It's not
and,
unheard of
well,
so
red
far
side
in this
pick,
LCK
you know.
Cup.
Pretty much permaban.
Yeah,
I think this will
Jace
probably be a
is.
Jace.
You could ban Malphite
Should
here,
be.
force Jace ban.
We need to.
Probably be the
Now
ones
I
that's banned.
guess
They
you
will.
could ban like
And
Poppy
Jarvan
maybe,
was banned in
or
game number 1 as
Vi.
well as Pantheon. So
Yeah.
that might be a
Or
look, the Pantheon.
Anivia or Cassio or something.
It just opens
Fearless
up
is
our
kinda
drafts a little
funny.
bit more, opens up some extra
It's
bans.
Fearless best of 3.
I think Lulu still being up here
Actually
as well
makes
is something that not necessarily going to be
Layers
first
to the
pick,
game.
but
Yeah,
does
Viban stops
really change
Vitalia.
the like, because
Now Jarvan's
yes, Lulu,
quite
Aphelios,
strong.
and Lulu Yunara are some of our strongest lanes,
But Pantheon
you
is
can still
really
play it
OP.
with
I
them
would
as a
ban
jungle with another
Pantheon.
bot lane
Yeah.
pick, as
And then I would just
there's
first
the
pick
Pantheon
Talia.
gone, the Vi gets taken away
Or
by T1,
Rise.
Well,
and like we could just
Whichever one
see
Faker wants.
a first pick or a
Yeah, I could do
Jarvan,
J4 or Rise
or
Talia. It depends if
Ambessa.
owner has counters.
Ambessa is a big one. Could be taken away. Wasn't actually looked at
Ambessa's
all
okay,
until the Zion
Yeah,
were
Ambessa
played.
flex.
And so it does feel like the
Nope,
whole
they
top
go for
lane
the
pool
Rise.
is kind of massive.
They swapped the Rise
But,
last
it's gonna be
second.
the
I mean,
Rise
Yukao
that's
can
locked in here
go
for
Anivia,
Faker. Certainly
Cassio,
another one of his comfort
Talia.
picks.
They could go Talia
Owners like,
Jarvan,
give
Talia
me
Ambessa.
You know,
I think they
it's
could go
me.
Corki 1-2.
So,
Yeah.
ADs
And
are kind of
understandably
pinched.
so. I do like
Does
its
Pace play
flexibility.
Caitlyn?
I mean, Rich
I
loves
think he
Ambessa
probably does,
too,
right?
so
I want to see
the
a
flexibility,
Caitlyn
like you
lane
say,
with
is
Pace
really
carrier.
important.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, Doran can
Renekton
just pick
is a
Cassandra
champion that
into
we've
it.
seen.
Or
It feels
pick
exactly
Gnar.
like it can be in
Pretty
difficult
easy,
lanes,
Cassandra, Gnar.
but it
Makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
you could
You
go.
have two great wild
Ooh, you
growth
could
targets,
go.
but you got to figure out how that bottom lane's going to work.
Oh, they're gonna go Nico.
Nico going to be
Could do
picked
Nico Cassandra, Nico
preemptively
Gnar.
here. The Nico
I don't really like
already
Rise,
intel, I feel like
Nico,
that's a
Kennen. I
lot
feel
of
like
engage,
that's
it's a lot of
too
magic
much
damage. They'll
AP. I
necessarily play
prefer
something else.
Cassandra
and they could
here.
also lock away the bottom
Or
lane here.
AD
Could just
carry.
be Nico and the Corki
Or
locked
I don't really
in.
like Jarvan.
And then you can protect it with some bans. Of
Actually,
course,
what is
only
owner
one
gonna
pick
play
can
this
come
game
through
if
here
they go
for
top here?
DRX immediately afterwards.
He's gonna play Kiana.
Let's see exactly.
Will actually
Now
be
I'm a
what
bit
they
worried
lock
about
in
what
for
the
the
fuck
Renekton
owner's
top
gonna
side.
play.
Doran,
Because it was
a
Nar
little bit
Cassandra
different
there,
of a player
right?
than Zeus, the former
Obviously,
T1
they'll go
top
Talia on
laner.
3.
Yep.
I think their core
Okay,
TRX
we're just
is not
going
bad.
straight into Talia. So
I'm
Talia,
sure Pace
Ambessa,
will find
Renekton,
something.
a
He has
lot of different
Kai'Sa,
tools to
Ezreal,
get on
Corki.
top of a
Can even
backline that we don't
go-
necessarily know what it's going to look like just yet.
Actually, Ezreal is kind of
Ezreal
annoying to
stock's
play
going
against if
way
you're
up.
DRX with your
Probably
champs.
ban that one.
Yeah, that's
Ezreal,
certainly
Kai'Sa,
a scary one,
Corki.
especially when paired with an Eco in lane. You can then
I
just
don't know. You could ban
be a
ADs, but
menace.
you could also pinch owner. But I don't know
Ezreal
what you
Corki,
pinch
I
from
think
him.
is probably
Poppy jungle, I guess, is pretty
the
OP for
safest
T1.
bet here.
Unless
I
you
think
do
Poppy
want to
jungle
thin out
is
the
maybe his
jungle, that
best
could be
bet.
another way to do it. And Jarvan is going to be the banner.
Jarvan is okay, yeah. I
Actually,
think Jarvan
probably
Poppy
would
is the
prefer
band then.
to target
for like
I think if T1 gets
Sivir, Lulu
Poppy
lane,
Ezreal, it's cooked.
and you could have.
I
I
think
feel like
Poppy
on
Ezreal is
Ezreal
insane
Karma
for
as
T1 here.
DRX, which is where that Karma ban comes through.
I think
and feel
DRX
pretty good
maybe
about
needs
it.
Alistar.
For Lulu's not
Even though
really
it's
a
hard
traditional
losing
lane.
into Nico.
I don't think you necessarily want the
champs
Lulu
kind of
in
need
that
an
lane,
Alistar,
but
don't they? Or
I'm
like
just so
a
caught up on this pick
something
because
along
of
those
the-
lines.
Look for the
Yeah,
Alistar
and now they go
instead
Ezreal
into
Poppy and the game's
Nico.
over. I'm
It's
not even kidding.
Like the cameraman's like, are you
Ezreal
sure about
Poppy,
this?
game is over. I'm telling you
I'm
for a
not.
fact.
Because
And then DRX go Kai'Sa on 5.
Yeah.
No, you're not going Sylas jungle owner, you fucking
Lulu's
rat.
available. Why not just pick
Just
it?
go Poppy.
Yeah.
Just go Poppy.
Yeah, you
Take
have
the free
I know
win.
it's an ultimate that does.
Well, hopefully they still go Ezreal.
Like, this feels like
Poppy into
they're just
Renekton,
changing the
Alistar, and
identity of the
Bessa?
draft in some way.
Are you kidding?
But
With Ezreal? Nico?
if you can lose
I wonder if he goes Kai'Sa now.
anything,
Yeah.
the large part of
Well,
why you pick
T1's
it is
going
lane
forwards.
dominance, and you would win against Kai'Sa.
I mean, they're
if it
1-0
was
up,
a
so
melee
why
support.
not?
I mean, it is almost over before it starts. Yukal is going to have.
I'm looking for something.
Sylas, 3
Let's see
camps
whether
into
this
bot
dive is going
dive.
to work. It's a little
They
bit
have to focus
dicey, but
Alistar.
Owner is making his way in anyway. There's the headbutt out.
This dive looks
Chains are not
scuffed,
going
by the
to
way. I don't know
land.
about this.
Still they're looking for it,
Guys.
wanting to find that angle. Of course, long cooldown on the headbutt for now, as Owner is going to get taken down first. And there is a very dead Kai'Sa as well. What the hell was that?
I mean, when I watched them stay after the initial chains combo was set up, I was like, am I missing something
cooked,
here?
by the way.
I think they can't
it's
do
so
it.
fucking lost.
And
Sylas,
you
why
would
is Owner
realize
laughing,
there's
bro?
something there. Well,
Jungle
Jungle
just
is
like,
over.
all right, I guess we lost the game.
Bot was
I mean,
completely won,
against
and
other
jungle is
teams,
now over,
if
and
that
bot is
happened
lost
against
because
Gen
Corki's
G,
2-0.
Brewer's got 2 kills. Your team.
Owner is
Owner
fucked.
did not look happy on the player.
looks like the bottom one will be going over to Owner here, but Gio is going to move in.
It's like, I have
Bro, he can't
tier
even
2
get a
longswords,
bot grab.
So good luck with that.
He's getting
and Andel's just
zoned
gonna
by the
trample
enemy
Faker
AD.
here as well, here in this mid lane. And so it is just kind of DRX taking
so
control
cool.
of everything all over the map.
Wait, don't tell me
That
he
was
loses
one
Raptors.
failed dive from T1, and
Okay,
it now
God
feels
bless, he
like
gets a
DRX
camp.
owns someone as well. So
Don't
he
show
should
the
be able to
replay. The
equalize.
second the
Let's have
Sylas
a
E
watch
misses,
again.
you have to
Andil in
get
this
out,
moment,
surely.
He messes up this combo.
That's it. Over. The
And
play's
then
over.
Owner just walks up, takes turret aggro, gets pulverized,
The worst part is his Q2 doesn't even hit.
and then Pays is still have his
Pays
turret
has
aggro right afterwards.
What?
Yeah, I think one casualty in
It's
that
actually
fight
crazy
could have
that
been
Owner gets
just them
Raptors.
going for like
I
accepting a
think Will should have
1-for-1.
based and opened.
But even
he's
then, I don't
greedy
know
on the
whether
map.
it's necessarily worth it. I think walking away probably would have given you a
Doesn't
lot
matter.
more.
He's like 20 camps down.
But still,
Ultimate
Owner's back again.
perhaps may misread
Guys,
this as
what
well,
if we
because Willer, he doesn't
just
have
did it
6 but he's so
again?
close.
yeah,
On
picking
the
on the
Alistar
dragon
right
for now,
now.
so not looking to actually answer a potential gank in this bottom lane. As Owner doesn't find the chains yet again. Andil able to use those hooves for
Okay, I'll be
walking.
back in 2 minutes.
Gets himself out of there.
Dragon, that
Bro,
Dragon
oh,
Smite
I
will give
prefer if we
Willer
just go Briar
level
4 or
6,
5
I
at this point.
believe.
Oh my goodness.
Be enough. On to Faker
And
as well.
Faker's the one who's
Faker
going to
has
suffer for
leave.
this because enemy jungle's level
And Willer,
6.
I think, could have almost here on the top
Actually,
side
if
of
they
the map.
invaded Raptors, but then they would lose top
And
curve, I guess.
Just continue to have.
We had some information on the timing of which Willer was coming back. Is
Q?
What?
What the fuck?
Really? Do we need?
What?
Do we need to do this? Don't know whether he necessarily did.
What?
As
He
Paige
lives.
elects not to.
didn't
But
get killed, but
I feel like
still,
that should have been a kill.
pretty solid.
I think
Also, he can't
absolutely
farm.
worth for T1.
Let him have it.
I feel like this is
Carrier
T1's
finishes
fault. I
back
swear
up.
they're just enablers to this shit.
Yeah, because
Just
Yukal
stack
has his
dragons.
ultimate, and they could
And
actually
don't
try
get
to go for a
lost in
counter
the
gank here.
sauce.
They do decide.
Before the
Okay,
mid
I mean,
game sort
Corki's
of
no
set
summons
in.
and carry
There's
a
good
6 on
Valkyrie
next
there
minion.
from
There
Gio
could
to
be
get
an
out of
R
the way
flash
of
angle.
The Tangled. Still not
Drake's
a whole
not
lot
for a
to
while.
fight for here in this river, unless you talk about a crowd being a powerful thing. As in goes Andil, triple pulverize. Pop Blossom there to answer, but it's only onto the cow.
Nice
as
flash.
Owner is just unkillable with that ultimate
goes Carrier.
running. The rest of DRX are looking for him though, and down will
It worked,
go the
Andil. Holy
Sylas,
shit, I thought that
and
engaging
Carrier
on the
pops
Sylas
as
with the Alistar would be
well.
bad, but it actually
Once
worked.
the ultimate would be taken down.
4-0
Yeah, that was
Corki.
a really calculated the setup.
Faker's pressing tab and
No
he's
fear
like,
from Andil again. This guy is a
What lane
man
is the one
unchained,
lane
it
that's
feels
not
like in this
inting me?
version of
Top lane.
DRX.
Okay,
as
maybe I can
watch
play
the setup
top.
here. Juice
Enthused by the
see
Corki pick. Maybe we should have been more enthused.
Coach
perhaps.
Boys,
nice
maybe a
pick.
shot call on this one.
Flash?
Yeah, Yukal is going to be throwing back Carrier here. Does have to flash.
He actually has his first item. Owner.
We're just not
Bandle
showing
pipes
it
Do
Alistar
you think
minute
the
11.
people who watch LCK now even know about
so
Bingo
many
card.
times that they
Oh, he's
have
dead.
to, right?
I hope so.
Surely.
Guess Mega
As
coming,
Rich
though.
is going to be looking for a little
He
bit of
might just
engage
have
onto
to
Doran here. He's
flash, but
kiting
I
this
don't
one
know
out
if he
quite
needs to.
nicely. Yukal moving on over those. There's the Seismic Shell.
Okay, I mean,
Flash
he
into an
flashed.
ulti that hits out, but does
saw
have
the
to
angle.
expend the flash in
Fair
order
enough.
to do so. Got some fantastic translation. When it does come up, we will let you know exactly what it does
That's
happen.
flash.
So here is
Oh,
the Pop Blossom
close.
from Carrier, and Rich.
Probably.
No flash.
Because
Corki's really
it
strong.
took a very long time. It's now
has
Andil is
jump,
wrapping
though.
around, looking for an angle onto Doran here.
change to them best,
It
but
doesn't
it's
have
too
flash,
far.
so it was a pretty gankable
Yeah,
target.
T1's
When you
biggest
get a
issue
lead like
is
this and you have
this dragon
good
stacking,
shot calling and
as
you
it
have
always
a big
is
comp,
in every
kinda
game when
just
the
turn
enemy
into
team's ahead.
piranhas
Just need to
that,
be careful
you
of
know,
these
are
drakes.
looking for Baker does not have teleport,
red
right?
buff
So
Gnar.
if he gets caught,
How annoying
he
is
is in
this?
big trouble. As Rich, speaking of getting caught,
Yeah, he's
Dead.
going to get walloped, and Rich is
Dead.
just
His ult is
dead.
2 seconds
Solo
on
baller
cooldown.
there for Doran, and they got his flash
Faker is
earlier
just
on,
biggest sigh of
and
relief leave. God bless, I have a winning
That
lane.
doesn't actually really matter too much. There's a pulverize onto Owner as once again he has the unbreakable will. He does use it here to get out of dodge.
Feels really bad.
No way are they
going
going to win this game
because he's just opened up
after what's happened in jungle
entire
bot this
weak
game.
point on the map as the rest of the team was going to get the whole
rat
turret.
on side lane.
First turret of the game.
That's a lot of extra money here over to T1. That is completely evening out.
That's right, just hit it.
The gold lead that DRX had put together.
That red buff did
and the
massive
rat
work.
is back in bot.
And so Pei is feeling a little bit better at this moment in time.
I mean, that's going to really be a lot of extra income that helps close that gap.
Yeah, give Herald, and I think they're just going to have to fight Drake and hope for the best.
And you could see, like,
he
had the kills, he had the lead, but it hasn't translated into second item spike.
He just needs
and his
Alistar,
tier, obviously, is a ways away from finishing.
The owner just needs to be a tank
only
now.
15 and a half minutes in, but it feels like this
take
Corki,
Alistar ult and stand in front of him.
Was so far ahead.
Zero damage. Although I'm looking at his items and Ambessa items, and it's not that bad.
Big thing.
How has Chiwu not finished his quest yet?
Add to that a bit of a headache.
I know he's mid, but it's 4-0, so I thought he would have it.
Already having control over the river, now trying
Please,
to
sir,
push
can
that
I have a
advantage
camp?
into the jungle
Please,
itself.
Dobby needs a camp.
Able to really slow this down.
Faker is
T1
quite
absolutely
far,
have a fight here.
Yeah, can't quite see the health bar on that dragon for now, as Owner does pick up that Unbreakable Will one more time.
Go steal it, Owner, and we'll forgive you for all your sins.
Going to block off the entry as the steal does not come
Owner!
Now Will looks for the angle. The Unbreakable Will is up, and there is the public execution for
Doran!
the backline. Meanwhile, Doran finds a gigantic Gnar to take down the cow, and DRX are just looking to exit the fight. There's the dash cannon from Carrier.
I mean, they get one kill.
Get on in there, but the flash forward from Doran, it just gets a flash from the enemy.
It's still
and
not
one
great.
kill for a team 2.
I had a hunch that something happened,
Like, all right,
but did it happen? For some reason in my head, I thought that Faker and Carrier tried to blast cone the Nico in and flash with ult.
Now let's see if he gets out.
Now I hope I'm wrong.
Caster curse teleport.
Yeah, there's a shove though, so not going to be getting out of this one.
I hope I'm wrong. And in the replay,
Yukal takes a fair bit of damage, but he'll be all right. Does have the Seraph shield, and so a little bit unfortunate. Maybe that's.
Oh, Owner, a kill!
Oh, yeah, there's a flash in. Yukal's really.
He's so back. He's so back.
All right.
Wait.
Silliness ensues again.
Indeed. It's the circus one more time. T1 fans very well aware of what can happen.
Flash of leak. No.
The Faker. Holy. Imagine the rename.
The Daigo of no.
Let me see Faker and Carrier in this fight. I need to see it.
Fight, a lot of resources
because where was they?
Including the Weaver's Wall. That really doesn't do too much. Like, it keeps the rest of T1 from wrapping around, but Owner can still get in here. It's incredibly close.
What?
And then
wait, why didn't?
Okay, got another battle here as public execution is stolen away. Andil is likely to be very
Why
dead.
didn't it go through?
Is actually what
is it
because
he jumped in the air?
The board now
I don't get it.
First kill of the game.
Did he click out of it?
You know, I got a few question marks popping up.
That would have been fucking.
Just sometimes don't ask.
It looked like he was still in it, even though he was clicking out. Is it because he's in the air? I don't get it.
For Geo, so kind of eclipsed him there as.
That would have been sick though. He would have appeared into 3 with a monster ult.
Still some question marks, but again, trying
that
to
was a clip farm angle.
To safety, and now Faker dealing with Rich and with Willa, and
Farewell.
Rich is going to be in 2 minutes until that Mountain Soul. As Pei's
nice
going for the 1v1 here, and Owner is going to turn up to make it a little bit unfair. In the meantime, though, Yukal looks for the angle. Flash out from Pei's, almost gets tagged by the seismic shove anyway.
That should be the mid turret, though. In that exchange, big W for DRX here.
Yeah, Willer actually diving on in for this one as well. And the jungle Ambessa we saw already. I mean, Lucid demonstrated exactly how dangerous
that was a fucking headbutt
can be.
And we're just going to trade turrets
1
here
minute
on top
14.
lane, which is fine. Win for DRX because this opens up the map significantly for Willer. And now he's going to look to build that actualizer. It's going to take a while. Feels like we kind of rushed through this early game because of the Corki. It's easier.
And he got a world title.
If they try and lose the team fight, it feels like T1 don't care about the first 3 dragons after that. In fact, maybe they don't care about dragons at all because T1 had a Baron and there's no vision.
Why would you ever expect anything else?
So I think DRX has an idea of what's going on.
Why would you ever
expect Baron is going down
anything
so
else?
quickly. Andil booking it to get himself in, but I think it's just gone. Highway robbery as they take it away. Carry off to the side. Willer is going to catch him as now Yukal making his way forward.
Okay, now throw.
In the front line
Here it comes.
as he flashes on forward, slices, dices.
Wait, he's alive, Rich?
From Will is so
Carrier missed because you went over the wall, and they lose soul. Unless Doran can cook, it's 3v3.
The cow is going to get sacrificed, but the Baron is not worth this much money anymore, and they lose a couple of deaths.
Drake's up, but both junglers are up. Owner needs to heal on Raptors. Doran needs to get his Mega Gnar back, and he has Flash.
DRX. I don't know what happened in the coach comms there, but I'm sure we're going to get an update on that because that happened
it's a
as
give
the
angle.
Baron
Is it a give angle? It's kind of a give angle.
Rich
Are we giving this? You have no wards.
And he did.
Yeah,
and he did it, and it looked beautiful. They are able to kill Pei's there on the backside of the fight. So
that
it's a trade
was
even
not
on
worth
kills,
it in my
but
opinion.
the jungler here
Mountain Soul
for
is
DRX is going to smite this dragon away. You have to imagine no way for Owner to get in. 1400 the smite.
It's worth it.
And Mountain
Soul is kind of OP.
To the underdogs.
And Doran's going to die on the back end anyway.
Yeah, here's a teleport
Definitely
in,
not worth it.
As Sterix is now completed here
Unless
for
he can
Rich.
flash and
He's
TP out
try
somewhere.
And kill Doran. The mini Gnar that could. Cannot. Not this time. As he'll get shoved and destroyed.
Faker just rise-ulted the mid and took the tower, and now he's behind enemy lines.
Faker is behind the
He rise-ulted the minions in to take it.
In on DRX,
Keria is a minion. There is a funny interaction that Keria could do this game, which is if he gets Ambessa ulted, he could turn into a minion and avoid it.
Which feels like every fight has been. Gio trying to bait them.
Oh dear,
or he could just walk up and get one shot.
There is the public execution, and Keria could do absolutely nothing about it. Ona tries to steal away.
Doran. Pace has ult. He needs to ult back.
Can he save the fight? The answer
Stunned.
is no.
Doran.
Rich is a huge,
Faker. Actualizer. Open up. EQ.
Cut up T1. DRX are looking
Not
ahead
enough.
towards game number 3.
DRX is going to take a game.
Despite Doran's best efforts.
And it looks like even though Gio dies here,
Doran
it's
POV can't despair.
T1. Faker,
Faker doesn't have Actualizer yet, actually.
And Talia shove is just too problematic so far here for T1. And Paze just really has felt quite invisible in this game.
Yeah, hasn't really.
Yeah, well, his jungler did come bot and do the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Really
so he couldn't really. I know Pace is a bit weak, but I know who to blame. Okay.
UCal having a really, really good game.
It's like when the fucking newspapers all torn up on the floor and the dogs just kind of like sitting there looking at you.
Was also performing
with the biggest face of guilt.
So
I think I know who did it.
We'll see whether.
And farm
it's only 200 gold down though, and it's not his lane, not his problem. So he has every right to fight back and say,
please send them to me, UCal.
Not my fault.
I need money desperately. Faker just cannot play the game he wants to on this rise. He just is unable to get the economy going.
I don't know.
Nico lost flash.
Context. Maybe I was not paying enough attention.
Maybe they're like, aha.
There's a lot of mind control this game. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people are trying to control each other's minds.
But I don't think he will. In fact, I think the Baron
kind of worked a little bit, but that one.
Well, Realm Warp was used just to see what was going on at the Baron. They do manage to get the Scryer out there as well. Shove back onto Owner. He now has the Unbreakable Will, which is so scary. But look at this, DRX just keeping them at bay. The cow throws down that ulti.
Okay, that's actually two big ultimates.
And DRX can take
Renekton
the
and Alistar on Elder Spawn.
This could be the way back in.
T1 have to force it.
I mean, there is that hijacked Unbreakable Will.
And Keria's going to have to find a 5-man equal. I think the game is lost. There's no way they can win this
fight. Pretty good spot here.
No way. Corki's so
on the flank
strong.
as well. No wards. Oh, this could be huge.
Renekton's rage is still very high.
To make this Weaver's Wall work.
UCal can do a really good ult here. There's a random minion.
Yeah, not
Flash
actually
combo
going to be
Faker
able to interrupt that.
into the Ambessa, into the chain CC, Faker dead.
Gets exhausted and cut down where he stands. Doran trying to find it, gets a double knock into the wall as Andal will be the one taken out first. Willa still trying to get this work done, but it's Doran that's dead. And the Elder Dragon now getting turned on by DRX with the
They shouldn't flip it. They shouldn't flip it here. They should click T1 right now. Attack.
And Paze is up and available as well. Can they lock down
UCal?
Yeah. That's the question. The flash out from Paze to avoid getting hit, but Ona is just going to get slaughtered. And DRX, I think they're doing it. They're taking the Elder Dragon. And this could be the way that they win this game.
My God,
such a patient fight from DRX was phenomenal control.
Man, I really want to hear what Joker says. If DRX wins this game,
aha, wrong one, idiot.
He's just going to be so happy, isn't he?
I think he might be out of Coach Comms.
Oh yeah, sorry. But I mean, like, but afterwards.
Oh sure.
You know, after the game. He's not going to be able to do another coach voice.
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
the amount of time T1 was able to buy at the end of that fight might give them one more.
It's happy gaming.
Attempt to just like wave clear.
Very happy gaming.
Actualizer. I think this is just an inevitable loss here.
Happy.
Man. UCal's got that wave pushing mid, and this inhibitor is not long for this world.
UCal is really making Talia look like a great champion in this game. He's just having a brilliant performance. As now with the Elder, going to be very difficult to stop this one. Is Gio?
He didn't have Seraphs. He thought he had Seraphs. It came up in 1 second after he died.
Being set up, but Gio is able to avoid it. Keria is going to get eaten.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Really nice game from UCal and Gio. Actually, Andal kind of had some good moments too. And Rich's team fight on Baron was good. Even though he got solo killed, good team fight. Hey, not bad by DRX, not bad. I do think the game was kind of given to them on the jungle bot early. But UCal was pretty strong this game. Great dives by T1 the this game. The DRX fans are literally crying.
Free win, right?
They used to pray for times like these. What the fuck? Just quick note before we get into draft. The Hoopu ratings for Nongshim Hamalife, they gave Scout a 9.8 and said, Zeus Gamushi, look at my face, tell me who the real SKT is. Where are the betrayers? I will slay them one by one. What the fuck? What the fuck?
As already
the Hoopu comments are out of control.
They ban away the Malf. Yeah,
alright, Jace ban gets smashed by Malphite ban. There's a few strong champions open. I think Poppy ban for DRX on blue side makes sense if they're looking for Vi with Pantheon out. Poppy, Vi, J4 are pretty good. Don't forget Wukong too, but let's see.
I think
Wukong trials pretty low from both these teams.
Zero was like, you have to ban it every time.
Kasante's open with Gnar out.
Where she just wasn't allowed to
oh
be
my god,
ever.
Wukong. Are they gonna first pick Vi?
But I think she also
really
snuck through a couple of times. But this is only 1 week.
I don't think you need to ban Vi.
Make a lot of sense. I'm curious now.
Just play Poppy, I guess.
Pantheon and Wukong are gone.
Or do you want to ban Vi?
Akali
ban. Faker is sniffing for something. What is he sniffing for? What gets fisted by Akali?
I wouldn't mind it. One away.
Okay, there's the Vi. I mean, you could play like Sion, Poppy, these champs into Vi. Poppy, I mean, Zyra Rakan is open into Vi as well. In this late in Fearless, it kind of works. Poppy, Zyra Rakan, Ezreal.
And it's
Victor for Faker, I guess. They're gonna go Jarvan. I think they should have gone Poppy. Jarvan what?
Yeah.
This is the big question.
They might go Ezreal 2-3.
Aurora potentially
Aurora flex, really?
Theoretically way now.
Not sure if I like that.
Does make some sense in this one.
Could go full topside here. Could go like Ahri, Cassante. Ahri's good, LeBlanc is...
it's pretty powerful.
Lucian Brown, let's put a Lulu in the bag here and go AD on 4, top on 5. Could put a Karma in the bag, a Lulu in the bag, a Nami in the bag. You could put a range support in the bag here. You could also go Rakan here. I like Rakan.
Playing in this game.
And then go AD on 4.
And you can't just what they're looking for here.
But this also reveals the Aurora Flex, a mystery.
I mean, Jax is out.
See what this bottom lane is going to look like.
Gwen on 3 ban tops.
We already saw the carry. I'm sure he's got a few other surprises for us.
I mean, isn't it range tops that are really annoying for Gwen? They're blocking Sion and Cassante for DRX. So I guess you have to bend carry counters to Aurora.
Every pick has gone down to the
which
last
are
seconds because
I've never seen this before. Gwen on 3 with bends.
Into the Lucian
they still bend Cassante. There's no counter. If you bend Cassante, you're bending Sion too. Kennen.
Steam and a Kalista Renata lane here for Pays and Keria.
Are you gonna ban Ezreal?
That works
I feel like Ezreal Rakan is maybe the best for T1.
Could be quite strong in this comp as well.
Or you could go Caitlyn Karma and just fuck their shit up.
There's
Kate Karma, Ezreal Karma, and
they can't just go
Ezreal
Rakan here, but
or
your
Sivir
engage
Rakan.
is so weak. I like the
Kalista Renata. I mean, what do you pick there, Renata or Kalista? Because I think if you go Renata, you're locking Kalista. But if you lock in Kalista, you can still be flexible on support. But I don't know what other supports there are other than Renata. Soraka, you could do Kalista Soraka, I guess. Kalista Soraka, Kalista Taric, Kalista Senna, I don't know.
Kind of a unique pick here, but it makes a lot of sense.
Syndra into Jarvan, Gwen.
Yeah, that's why I like the Ahri more, because you have Vi Ahri as a setup, and I think the Renata has the edge here. As Braum is trying, but needs to get a few more autos in. That's what you're looking for. They got the heal out of Keria.
Yeah, double tap. Now, not a lot of heal value on the Pace, as he was already at full health. So there you go.
Well, this game is bot, 4 bot, 2 bot, with bot, in bot.
And Keria just happily going to be able to navigate
bot is very hard to lane.
Lucian's 12 you can see that was an early
gank on Doran.
Yeah, as he's going to be making his way in. Rich looking a little worse for wear, as double flashes are going to come on through. Vault Breaker is going to be the result.
Maybe we'll see a back
intro there. Back. I don't know what the wave's like.
So they know that.
Faker with a lot of abilities. As that's a great handshake back onto Gio. Oh my goodness, Pays almost
holds his barrier. Coach voice to get a crab. You love to see it. Well, Owner's gonna get 6 on Drake.
Really
I don't know how I feel about Coach voice. Some teams seem to be using it a lot, some teams aren't using it at all. Wow, the DRX is using their Coach voice again.
Could be.
I think Will has got this.
I think so too. He's got this smite. Oh, it's gonna be close. Got it.
He gets it.
Picks it up. And
he owner
gets him out of the Cataclysm as well. Now Doran looking to try and close this one in. There is... Oh no! Delivers him over the cease and desist. Comes down. They're looking to try and kill Doran, and they do manage to take him out.
Owner has no EQ. He only has Q.
As now Owner desperately trying to pick it up, and he will be able to at least get rid of the enemy jungler as Body Slam avoided with a swift flash from Owner. And between worlds goes Faker to get out of the way of Yukal.
Colin in the bottom lane, potentially.
Yeah, another one here.
It's 1 for 1 and bot is still winning, so it's
okay
for the map.
He only has DRX's vision, but he's able to set up plays like this. Now, this is kind of funny. Puts Doran into the Vi, but like, or into the Jarvan.
Oh, did Wheeler short Q there and miss? Maybe if he held Q, he could actually trade
and
this 2 for 0.
that means that the mist isn't really going to do a whole lot, so it doesn't matter too much.
So,
what?
Nice TP.
That is a teleport
What?
that will be interrupted.
Wait, Caps did that before.
Maybe that was baiting.
Wait, Caps and Faker are just 6-packing.
Man, remember that Faker?
What does it mean?
What the
Remember
fuck?
that Faker TP on Orianna last year where we were like, wow, it's the shortest TP ever. But
Is there
Faker
something
really
I don't
is
know? He
like
TP'd to get Syndra QE, so Jarvan could EQ ult to get her flash.
I guess.
He got the scatter out.
And now T1 looking for an angle here. Handshake onto Willa is going to miss. The Fates call also kind of goes wide here as now Pays in a bit of trouble. But Faker makes his way over. Cease and assist comes in. The bailout is successful.
And now he wins the bot fight for them. Because Syndra had the base after getting chunked from the mid play where he lost flash, and Faker gets a double kill off it.
And T1
There's levels to the game, okay? There's just fucking levels to the game.
Impact the play.
Not exactly
That's why he's the GOAT.
times, but is winning in farm.
Now
Sorry,
Caps'
never
one
mind,
was
he's
just
not winning in
int.
farm at all.
But this
I didn't
one,
see the 85. For some reason I saw a lower number.
I can see the vision. I can see the vision.
Still behind
There's a
little
lot of
bit when it
puzzle
comes to the
pieces.
farm, but is doing okay.
Takes.
That's
That's what I'm seeing here.
Let's have a look at this in the bottom lane.
No, can we get the replay of the mid play? Why not?
Minions, carry misses
into
the
the wall.
handshake. And then this also, the Pays Fate's call is a little bit messy, right? Like, it doesn't really work out. The ultimate from Braum also, like, helps them get into the play, but they just don't have the damage, right? I mean, it's Faker's really hard.
DRX is using Coach Voice again. You know?
I mean, like, Owner pushes
Three
Yuka
Coach
the
Voice
first
is
time he
all
didn't
used.
have Prio, right?
From what I understand from the Coach Voice, they're micromanaging what jungle should be doing. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. Like there, they probably said you need to go mid and gank mid. I would be so tilted if I'm playing the game. Bro, just let me play the game. Because if I go in and die, I'm just going to be mad.
Don't know about this from Gio.
I don't want to be mad.
As he does move into this crush. Willa gets on top. Those cease and assist once again as Pays not going to get bailed out this time. Handshake comes forward as Gio is trying to stand his ground.
Yes,
the flash has to be used from Owner to get himself out of the way as Andil is going to hold him in position.
Okay, not a bad fight for DRX. Really well played that they get Pays.
Out goes the Jarvan for the moment. And
Syndra?
he's going to dodge
Bye.
a bunch of abilities before
Syndra,
he is inevitably
Syndra.
dead. There it is. UCal locks
Lose
down
a
that
midwave.
kill. And DRX moved.
This guy
1-to-1 in
really,
Drakes.
he used to be kind of the guy
4-to-4
who
in
plays
kills.
safe and then sometimes makes mistakes,
Even
but the
in
late game team
gold.
fights are great. His early skirmishing has been phenomenal this season.
Faker has ult.
As this is a very aggressive
But he's
little
kind of not in a good state
and
for a
I
fight
want to
here.
call it contest from T1.
Yeah, Pays is going to move on forward. There's between
But
worlds.
Pays is
Xandil
back.
going to be the target.
And
He is taken
Faker
out.
gets hit by nothing.
Faker very low on mana,
And
but Willer is
they're all
looking to
dead.
try and catch up to him. Let's see whether they
Maybe
can get that one
Viking
done as
live.
UCal is already dead.
Lucian's
out
here, not enough damage.
goes Willa, but in goes Gio, and Faker
Couple
is going
crits,
to
maybe a kill.
survive.
Not able to get the objective, as you say, but some money is definitely feeling pretty nice for them. They'll take a 700 gold lead. Rich, maybe some more money.
Yep, he does have flash, does use
That
it
was a
and
dubstep
dies.
Gragas combo if I've ever seen
Yeah,
one.
it was not
Mikhail's on carrier.
unfortunate for Rich.
Yeah, pretty good
Misses
for
his
Braum.
ultimate
But
flash,
Braum has
no
banned the
value.
pipes.
I believe, using all of them very, very quickly here as Willa wanting to chase down Doran. Let's see whether he does connect that Vault Breaker, and he will.
He has ult in
Cease and
7
desist is
seconds.
up in
6.
7 seconds time, but I don't think he will need it as Doran is just dead, punched to the
UCal getting
face.
a lot of gold here.
Probably would have given that kill over to UCal, but guarantee the kill there.
Oh wait, UCal didn't get the kill.
At least
I
gets
don't
an
know.
assist.
Thought UCal
Yeah,
got it.
I don't know if there's really a
Could be
cross
good for
map
UCal.
here.
But he'll get plates anyway.
4T1.
Riftmaker
able to
for
score
Gwen.
those. So they get something.
But the Gwen's not that
in
strong, you
return.
know. She's against
UCal
Braum
actually not gonna
Gragas.
be
It's kind of
farming
annoying.
between the turret.
And I mean, a lot of
Faker
mains
has
are lost for
Rocket
Doran
Belt on
in this
Aurora.
interim. And they
Rocket
have so
Belt
much
Aurora.
control there because they know that if
Is that a
they
thing?
lose control of tempo, they already have a gold deficit. They might not be aware
Is it
of that
so he
much
can
'cause
dodge?
They can't see that, but
Is it
know
because
the
they have like
tempo
Gragas
they
E,
need
Vi
to
Q,
hold,
Syndra
or
QE,
T1 will just
Braum
outdo
Q, is
them
it
when we
so
get
he
to
can
later
dodge?
parts of the game.
T1
Because those are
still hold
spells
the
that are
gold
pretty
lead,
dashable.
and they still have this comp that is going to just perform so
I mean,
well.
Faker mind
in these
controlled them with
mid-game
TP and got a
skirmishes
double
that are
kill,
going
so
to be
I'm
coming up. Hostile
sure I knows what he's
takeover,
doing.
Cataclysm to
I'm sure
hold things
he
like
knows
this,
what he's doing.
Syndra in position. We've seen
Oh, it's for the
already
cannons!
They have been
Oh,
skirmishing
wait a
very,
minute.
very well.
Okay.
And we know what T1's
Because that was a
capable
gone
of.
cannon.
All right.
Fight here, tries
So
to get a
they
few
got
sticks into
Herald and
Andil,
then Doran TP'd him.
as it will be Willa taking down the Rift Herald. Also
away
gets
with it.
And now he
himself
ran
the
away,
scuttle.
and they're going to get engaged on
And
the
like almost-
T1 are now here
What is...
What is...
for no reason.
Yeah, owner's almost
What are
like
they
he
doing?
didn't see the kill feed. Like he's like, wait, where'd it go?
Did they think that
Also,
Herald
like,
was there?
bizarrely, Rich was like
It looked like they're
doing
playing
blue
like
buff. I mean,
Herald's
you know,
there.
He didn't even do blue buff. He was just rotating
Hey.
out that way. He had TP. They got the TP out of door, and Rich just wasn't involved at all. Just hit himself.
Well, Faker goes between the worlds. Flash
Ooh,
out from
not
UCal,
bad, Faker.
respecting the damage potential of this Aurora. As now Gio possibly in
Pays
trouble,
clicking
throws down the
backwards,
barrier
what
to
the
try and
fuck?
keep himself up. As now Willa looks to get in there. There's the flash, gets on top of Pays, and they will
Bail
be
out.
able to get that
Mikhail's
takeover
dead.
out of
TP in from Rich. Losing fight though. Faker's doing a lot of damage. Owner.
But it's a trade of 80
Handshake into Faker. Q. Dead. Red buff.
For a very long time, but it's Faker
no flash.
with the cleanup. He comes in, takes down the enemy jungler, and it's a 3-for-2 in favor of T1.
Syndra no TP.
I mean, DRX in this situation
the bailout value is crazy against this fight. Drake's in 30 seconds.
Geo actually played that so.
Rich rotates down.
Easy Drake. I mean, they're gonna lose a golden top right now, though. Second Drake's not the end of the world.
Just give it up.
Steam here, this 4-kill Aurora.
Yes, Banshees.
Yeah, between worlds goes Faker.
Still one shot.
UCal in an instant.
Barrier, I guess.
Willow was thinking about trying to back him up, but
wow,
he
that was a clean dive.
Yeah,
very
he was
quick.
already on the floor.
No flash, dead.
It's really starting to feel like DRX might not
Rocket
be able
belts
to
off the Verdant
right
barrier.
the ship.
Yeah.
Shadow Flame, Black Cleaver. Okay, 2 item Aurora, 2 item J4.
Here for
Rocket
T1.
belt off the shield.
And they know
look at this. The burst
Kiwi
is
dead.
insane from Faker. He's 5-0.
Chilling.
Exactly. He was 4.
This turret. I think a little dangerous as
the
the culling
shield
is
just
going to
blocked
come
it.
on through here. Carrier taking a lot of damage.
What? The Bandle
Does
Pipes
have
Lucian ult
flash.
was crazy there or what?
That's a big
Overgrowth does go down.
Insane how pace is already back. It was
DRX
literally
move
like
forward.
10 seconds.
They should be able to take down this outer turret.
Has ult.
Okay,
oh, he got him on the dash and he has no flash.
Still
It's a monster Jarvan ult.
takeover and they're just fighting each other.
Wait, he's alive
Geo
still.
survives for such a long time.
And Endel got out.
Is Faker going down first? UCal collects that kill.
W
Still
slow.
has his little
Faker
shield
got shut
available,
down,
but
though.
it is 2 on the floor on the DRX side.
No,
and
you're not
T1.
going Baron. No,
They
no,
successfully avenged their turret.
no.
I mean, Willer with the
No,
ult
it's
there, I thought
3v4.
perhaps
Hello.
the T1
No.
were playing
No.
a bit too aggressively
No.
around this. But
No, I know
with
you have
no
Kalista,
Geo
but you
here,
can't
no
do this,
Willer,
right? Surely
they're
not.
going to actually try to just send it on this Baron, and I think positioning is going to be everything.
That's a bit crazy as in goes Doran looking for the angle here. UCal, as soon
Okay,
as someone's
you
in
can do
melee
it.
range,
Go
there's
ahead.
just not a whole
You
lot
have-
he can do.
you have full permission.
And T1, they stayed on this Baron. It's down to 50%. Ando looking to make his way in.
This
Rich
Gragas is kinda
just being
useless.
frustrating here
Or?
as they show Doran the
E-flash.
door.
Are you
He gets onto this
I
Baron
mean, you have
one more
Kalista,
time.
but
It's down to 3,000.
and Faker's
6
keeping.
seconds on
Look at
Rich's
your
ult, but he
health
doesn't
bars
have
though.
it.
Yep, the barrel comes in, and that is going to be
It's
Pace
working.
locking down this Baron. T1
Flash.
and
Can
20
they get out?
minute Barons,
Bomba.
ladies and gentlemen.
Pace.
It's pretty
Help.
impressive, and now Geo looking to try to take down
Help.
Pace. That is Carrier
No,
also
no, you're not allowed to get out. No way.
And
Oh,
Riddler
the
and the
TPing.
team
I'm
teleporting. He wants to try and find this angle. Doesn't have the ulti. But
Okay,
he does
2.
have barrels, and he takes down Paze. Doran now underneath
3.
his turret is having to deal
Almost.
with this very
Kinda.
large Gragas. Owner is there to defend.
You've gotta dive them,
and
surely.
I don't know whether it's quite going to be enough because DRX are closing in. There's Willer.
Oh, the Vial
Down
goes through the Gwen.
And
Faker
the
has ult.
Gragas is going to be sacrificed.
And
So
Faker-
Faker
oh, he
turns
missed his
up.
Q.
And
No, the
this
Q,
is
it was
just
a double kill.
bloodbath. It's a mess on
The
both
fuck is happening?
sides.
I mean,
What?
still exit, even though
These Baron
it
addicts
looked like
gotta
DRX
stop.
was maybe going to be able to
They
get the
turned the
full
game
wipe.
into a
They get the
complete
teleport out of
fiesta
Rich
when they
as
clicked that
well. It was
objective.
such an incredible. He doesn't have any way to
They get the
close.
Baron,
He
Doran
doesn't have
goes
any way to
back
get
in
there
after they
faster.
get the
Doesn't
Baron
have
because they're
escapes,
TP
doesn't have
flanking and then they
teleport.
chased them.
And
They
then
could
this
have
teleport here
escaped,
from
but they
Faker as well.
decided
It's like,
not
okay,
to,
they've
and now
sealed
they're
the
fighting
deal,
again, so now they have
but
to
enough
kite,
time
and
is
then
bought. Geo finally shows
someone's
back
gonna
up
die,
here.
then they're gonna
Rich
run back,
flashes
and
in,
then they're
goes
gonna
for
ride
the
back,
TP to
and
cut them
Gragas
off,
is
and
gonna
just barely
TP in
there's
their
some
face,
heroics
behind their
from
face, and he's gonna appear
Jarvan
behind them, and he's
and this
gonna make the
Aurora.
fight.
Owner and Faker save them.
And in the meantime, we have even more stuff happening. Owner goes in, Willer down very, very low, but he has now a door to try and keep him safe. DRX, but T1 have started
has
off this
no
dragon.
Kalista to protect him and
Ando
no
looking a
flash.
little worse for wear.
You can't fight this. I
Some
think just
big
give
buttons
DRX.
on cooldown on both.
It gets tougher and tougher
A lot of
as
wards,
these
Rem.
resistances start to come through on any mountain
All in
being
bot.
picked up. As these
has
items start to
phase
come
rush
through
now.
on these
Bomba.
Fed carries. I mean, this Gwen is so big, almost
Okay.
too big to fail
We're
already.
fighting bot.
Looking for the
Do
ult
not
now.
fight
Owner's
mid.
there. They're going to have to descend it mid, I think.
Yep, DRX looking to try and go for a bit of a cross match because they know that Rich is just very, very dead.
Free kill.
Doesn't have the card for DRX.
God, the game is like 3k gold lead to T1, but it's so impossible to end until like the next Baron or a Soul, which is also really far away. But the
They're gonna
Gwen
then
is becoming a
push this
massive
Gwen.
problem.
Doran
Going to be used here for UCal to
TP
try and
from
defend this outer
Syndra.
turret, but I mean, there's 4 people here. I don't know
EQ,
about this one.
flashes,
UCal
oops,
just put
block.
immediately into the Cataclysm.
Pace goes
after
behind the
flash.
block.
He is able to throw down
He's like-
a bunch of damage, but
and
he's
they've
able
just
to
blown the
shrug
game
it
open with
off.
that TP.
And it's a double kill for
That TP just
Doran.
lost the game.
It wasn't the right call to look for
I mean, the game was
TP
already losing,
defend
but
of the
that's
turret.
no
They
Flash
didn't have
Syndra
the
dead,
tools.
no
If they had a
TP,
Gragas
mid tier
there
1, mid
who's
tier
gonna
2.
spawn now, I think that would have been a
That's
realistic
swing.
option. He's got body slam, he's got the cast.
Okay,
the
T1 now
heal.
throw, now
They
dive in
thought
5v3 and
the
throw.
Rom would second
No, they can't.
turret
It's
to
1-1.
follow
They
the
can't do
mid
that.
lane.
If it was
There's no
1-0 to
defending this
T1,
one.
I know an
T1
Aurora ult's going down
pulling
right
ahead
now.
massively.
Owner is so
will be able to
so
make his
strong
way
now.
out.
Yes,
And
GA.
Faker here towards his bottom.
10 stacks of Dark Seal.
Terminus, Zhonya's.
So much AP,
GA.
so much burst if he could actually complete it as this Baron spawns.
Some massive item for
Vision
T1.
game right now.
I mean, Doran is not exactly his favorite target. As the mist can be very problematic. He puts it down now as they look to try and get rid of this turret first. Scatter the Weak does come in. There's the culling as Doran goes golden. But
this reminds me of a World's Finals.
In the meantime, teleports coming in from everywhere, and Ona from over the wall. Jiu able to dash out of the way again from some more buttons, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive.
But Doran is still alive. He's still alive. How is he alive?
Faker though. DRX, the rest of them are just melting. Ona going to grab a double. Doran dashing towards Yukao to get rid of him again. And Ona feeling like he will be able to take down this Syndra, but Scatter the Weak to try and create that distance. But with only one left standing here on DRX, it is another Baron for T1.
So he pressed stopwatch and then the boys came.
Back, but I think this might be the last of
TP,
those attempts as they try to take this turret out quickly so they can then continue this longer
Lucian ult, Braum ult, Zhonya's. Oh, now this is quite awkward, gentlemen.
Still survives and offers
And now it's insanely lost.
It's Faker's
Faker
TP in
repositions.
with the ultimate that really stymies the push. Jiu can't get out. He's taken out by this aggressive push from Owner into the backline, and the rest of the health bars are just super low. Pays is unstoppable in the backline, gets the kill onto Rich.
Did Owner just get 100 gold for killing Braum?
T1 grab Baron. There. GA is done for Willer. Needs to find an angle. Faker.
Yeah, he is going to try and get himself out of that. Goes between worlds and is going to be able to survive, but
2 ultimates, 3 ultimates down. He can base, but he can't
doesn't
TP.
have teleport, so the rest of T1 are going to be here without their pretty fed Aurora.
It's a winnable fight, even without Faker, and if you just sit back and lose the turrets, okay, hold on, Owner.
Yeah, Scatter the Weak is going to connect. Owner is going down very, very low. Does have GA, and it does get procced by a big old cask from Rich. But still,
I think Owner might be okay with that because Faker's back now and they still have a minute left of Baron. They can now siege the base freely, and with no cast to deal with, it's pretty safe.
Yeah, exactly right. And they should be able to now get rid of this inhibitor turret. The rest of them had to go back to the fountain because they were looking worse for wear after that fight.
Baron's off.
They do get their health bars back though.
Soon.
And now
I don't know what the timer is, but it should be off very soon. Maybe like 20 seconds.
Ona's still looking a little low, but still, inhibitor turret is now gone. Inhibitor still standing for the moment. As
Base from Doran, TP mid, they're still going. Oh, top left has a timer.
As Willer diving on in. Good handshake there from Carrier, but the culling is going to soften him up.
Ow.
There's the Fate's Call, has to be thrown through as T1
See, for them, no, it doesn't, right?
considering a
There's
re-engage. Scatter the Weak connects, lands onto Faker here, who takes once again so much damage. Hostile takeover.
Maybe Pace just kills everyone, doesn't matter.
Onto Pace.
That's a GA on Willa though.
Comes through now for Willer, is now Rich. Moves away from Doran to try and join the
Doran
rest
is
of the
ending the
fight.
game.
And they're chasing, but these health bars are so low, and Pace is so mobile. It's such a difficult moment.
Oh, Doran's 2 levels up. They're going to try to collapse on him.
No, Doran, no. Surely not, right? You have Zhonya's, I guess, but they have a lot of CC.
Willer because he knows it's only a couple of those, and he's just dead. The rest of DRX
Doran wants
are
to
able
fight.
to
Look at him.
navigate. Look at this. T1, they were the ones running away before.
Faker has TP in 20 if you want to keep playing, but Carrier is probably calling to back 50 times.
I mean, DRX from a thread hanging on in this game, looking for Pace now.
I think he's just dead. The handshake goes wide. The bailout doesn't work.
Here we go
And now they're going to
oh,
chase
he's
down
dead as well, isn't he?
Carrier.
Oh, God, here we
Scatter
go.
the Weak and
He's just about
they can't turn this game around. It's just T1. It's just
they get map control
they just need to learn to look at their keyboard and see that there's a letter on the keyboard and it's called B. And if you press it, you can try again. You don't have to die to try again.
T1's coach voice options, because I don't know whether they've used too many of those. As Willer now starting a fight once again. There's the cast, but
they
down
might
goes
kill
Willer.
Owner, which is a 1k shutdown. Now that would definitely turn the game a bit, but Chiwu should have tried to kill him, but he didn't.
To safety, and they're unable to kill Owner.
They just spent
there was 1k on that Jarvan.
We'll be up before any of the neutral objectives do spawn.
Stun misses.
The problem is 5 versus 4 with a base
Handshake
that's
misses.
open like this.
1 minute on Soul.
Is still very, very difficult.
Willer should be alive for it.
I've seen this game flash
yeah,
before my
Doran
eyes
is
a few
almost level 20
here,
on Gwen.
Carrier rushing over.
GA is not up yet, neither is Willis.
Ironically, should be able to get here, no problem. And also has his ultimate to push, stop the push.
Ow!
Yeah, Rich, oh my goodness, that burst damage absolutely insane as Doran diving
Doran
on in.
did go in early, but they are getting the Drake, but Owner stopped doing the Drake and they turned, but Doran didn't die, all that burst hit him and nothing happened, and now it's just over.
Doran should still be able to kill him, he goes golden, just to buy some space, but Yukal's dead, both solo laners down, and T1 have decided that it's time
How many kills did this series have?
Jesus. Not able to keep himself alive this time. It's
4k damage on Jarvan.
And this time, it's only Willer that survives.
What?
Top damage in the fight goes to Jarvan for T1.
That's insanity.
And unfortunately, the fight was a bit disjointed there for DRX. It needed to be a desperate one.
4k damage on
On
Jarvan.
the wrong side.
8-2 and 18.
And T1 walk away victors and what was a closer game that I think that it had any right to be.
Faker?
Oh dear. Willer is very, very
Yeah, Gwen
dead.
looks
Nexus
quite strong
going down,
when she
and
gets her
T1,
items and
they
then
will
hits level
finish
20
this
and
one off.
snip snip, pally pally.
29-15
That was a fun
in
series, to be honest. DRX put up a pretty good fights.
game.
T1 has done a
Are
lot
you
of trolling this series, though. A lot of
This
trolling.
was a bloodbath from game
But I'm
one
sure they had a lot of
to
fun.
game three.
A lot of stuff
In
to
the
clean
end,
up.
T1 able to take it, able to
But it was a
even
good
up the
series.
scoreline
Entertainment
between
value
Team Baron and
delivered.
Elder.
Good job, T1.
Man, DRX